ref. Actually got the ball.
Yes, welcome back, Spurs fans. We have been long without this team, maybe thankfully so, with what they've had to put us through this season, but we are back. It's been a long international break. So much has happened. Managerial sacking, new manager through the door, someone that none of us really expected. And here we are, about 30 minutes away from kickoff with a new era, a new manager, and only 7 games really in this new era to try to save us from relegation. We are currently sitting in 18th. We need 3 points today. We are going to be looking at this as probably a must-win game. We're hoping as well just to be seeing much better football, because I'm pretty honest in saying that this might have also been, in terms of points tallies, easily the worst I can ever remember as a Spurs fan, but also as well in terms of just overall football, it's been one of the worst. And what we know with De Zerbi is, at least in theory, is that he's supposed to bring a much better, more attractive style of football. And he's gone with a lineup today that I think probably caught us a little bit off guard here. Dave and I, of course, will explain maybe some of the logic behind it and maybe as well some of our concerns, maybe despite whatever rationale or logic that we can try to put behind it. But here we are, everybody, back once again. Hopefully you guys had a restful and very enjoyable international break away from Spurs. But we have to dig in here all as a fan base. We have to dig in here all as a community on this channel and try to ride through these 7 games and try to get ourselves out of this muck, out of this relegation battle. And we're traveling away to the Stadium of Light, to Sunderland, a team that I'm not sure whether they are still challenging or trying to get for one of those European spots, because there's so many teams right now that are challenging for it, and they're kind of one of the bottom end teams that are maybe still pushing for a European spot. Have they already kind of given up when they were in the Champions League spots, and maybe now they're just on the beach? Hard to really know, but this is going to be a tough test. This is not an easy place to go. This is not going to be an easy team to get a win against, but Dave has a sneaky feeling we might. You can tell he's had some good vibes. He's maybe seen something ahead of time here, and just looking forward to seeing, hopefully, a slightly better version of Spurs with a new manager, and also as well, at least over a week to work with the team. Not saying that's enough time, but maybe a little bit of time to be able to start making some inroads with this team. But Dave, new manager, hopefully new Spurs.
New era, hopefully a new Dawn, Jack. You know,
Yep.
that's the plan here. Look, I'll be brutally honest. I think I needed the 3 weeks away. I think it was just, the relegation battle, all the wrong decisions that, I've been trying to highlight all the way along on, and not just moan for the sake of moaning, but try and highlight why I think they were the wrong decisions and all. It all just sort of started getting on top of me, grinding me down and stuff like that. We brought in Tudor, nothing really had changed and stuff, and I was sort of resigned to relegation. I needed the 3 weeks break to sort of just rejuvenate myself for the final 7-game run in. And not only that, the change in manager. And I think in terms of bringing in De Zerbi, it's a long-term appointment. Well, they say it's a long-term appointment. We'll see how we get on after 7 games and where our fate lies. I think we remain in the Premier League is 100% here all of next season. If we don't, I would argue midway through a championship season, we could probably end up losing them. And that's purely because I think other clubs might come in and tempt them and poach them and stuff like that. But I think, it sends out a message to the players that, the substitute teacher in Tudor, he's gone now. Time for messing is over. It's time to get serious now. It's time to buckle up. And hopefully we see that on the football pitch. Look, he's had 12 days to work. I know De Zerbi said similar to himself. We've had more than a week to sort of get to know each other and try and get our ideas across. But not longer than 2 weeks, which I think he finds is the ideal sort of sweet spot. But look, today isn't going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination in terms of performance, but what I would hope to see, like you said, Jack, and I think the key word is inroads into what De Zerbi is trying to implement at Tottenham, and hopefully he's already been able to do enough to be able to affect, a win, because this is we are a team that haven't won a Premier League game in over 100 days. It's quite staggering, to be brutally honest. The confidence is low. Confidence in front of goals is shot. Creativity is shot. And I think just a big hope is that just the change in messaging, the change in approach, the change in ideas, the change in tactics, training, build up to the game and stuff, you hope will just bring a fresh atmosphere around to these players. And, all of a sudden they can start performing. Like, it can be done. You look at Man United, they went through Ten Hag, then the Portuguese manager, and then, brought in Carrick, and all of a sudden, they're sitting up there fighting for Champions League football now. So, it goes to show that sometimes just a change in messaging. We even had it when we first brought in Ange. We went on a 10-game unbeaten run. and that was just purely because the change in approach, change in messaging, and freshening things up. So it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully we do enough. Where I think Sunderland's threats are today, just quickly, Jack, is they are a counter-attacking team, so they are going to look to hit us on the counter. That is a bit of a concern of mine, so we have to be structurally set up to be able to stop that and not be so open on the counter like we were under Ange Postecoglou playing this style of football. But also set pieces, Sunderland are very good from as well. They
Yeah.
score goals from set pieces. I think they beat Arsenal earlier on in the season from set pieces and stuff like that. So, we have to stay switched on in them moments too. But that's the threats that they're going to provide. But look, like I said, it's not going to be perfect today, but we want to see inroads, and De Zerbi being able to imprint something different, because Tudor came in and he was showing that he couldn't imprint what he was trying to do on the team and show any different to Thomas Frank. So I think that's what we need to see today, and hopefully we can knuckle down and get 3 points, because we are in the relegation zone as we speak, despite the fresh approach, and people actually liking De Zerbi and, hoping you liking the idea of what he's supposed to sort of bring. But at the end of the day, we have to win games. We don't have time to sit here and gradually find our feet under this guy. We have to have an instant impact, And look, again, we'll get into the lineup. I know there's some controversial sort of decisions, and we'll do our best to maybe explain some thinking, or maybe what his thinking is behind some of these decisions. But I'm not going to berate him over the lineup today either. It's his first game. He's given a clean slate to everybody. Every manager does that when they walk in, and he'll find very quickly today what players will and won't let him down.
Yeah.
And but lastly, on these players, they better perform today. Sorry, just quickly, Jack. These
No.
players better perform today. They've had excuses made for them as well at times this season, but also, they've been telling the fans how to support them, this, that, and the other. I like De Zerbi's fresh approach. It's up to you players to earn the fan support. Hopefully they took that message on board, and, they can go out and do that today. But I do think this is the players' last opportunity to maybe show that they weren't the problem, that it was Thomas Frank, that it was Tudor and the tactics and that, and they weren't built to play this way, but they are built to play this way. Today's a day where they either get fans back on board for the last 7 games, or fans check out. And this is a pivotal moment in our relegation battle. The pressure's on now. Let's see what they got. There's no more hiding for these guys. We've completely done a U-turn in terms of change of philosophy, tactics, and everything else. They say they prefer to play this way. All the things we've been hearing coming out of camp over the last week is that they're really enjoying De Zerbi's approach, really enjoying this way of playing, really enjoying this training. Okay, I've always said this, lip service is one thing. Show me on the football pitch. Let's see what these fuckers have got.
Well, let's break down this lineup here. I think, first of all, it's not starting off great when you're seeing Kinsky as the goalkeeper. I've tried to rationalize it in saying that it's one of those cliches in football where a new manager often means a new clean slate for a bunch of players. Whether they deserve it or not is a different conversation and a different story. But Kinsky is going to be the goalkeeper here. Reason why I'm not the biggest fan of it is just because when you're someone like him who's arguably had one of the worst goalkeeping cameos and performances since maybe the days of Karius at Liverpool, how fresh are those nerves? How fresh are those anxieties that he's had from that game? Can he really pick himself up from that performance and just block it out of his mind completely? I'm not sure. I think even the strongest and toughest of mentalities and players will still have that on the back of their minds here. And also, as well, I just wonder if his shot stopping ability is really all that, to be perfectly honest. I would expect us still to probably receive some type of pressure. I think we will concede some type of chances, mostly because we've just been an open book, an open team pretty much all season, even though we've had theoretically defensive managers in Tudor and as well as Thomas Frank. We still have been cut open, been very, very easy to break down. And you need a goalkeeper then that's able to pull off big saves to keep you in the game. Vicario, let's be honest, hasn't done a fantastic job of that, but I don't think Kinsky is any better. And he was theoretically supposed to be better with his feet than the likes of Vicario, and he showed that he potentially isn't, or at least he's too nervous to be better with his feet than Vicario with the mistakes they had against Atletico. Not off on a great foot there, Dave. Just quickly, maybe your thoughts on Kinsky as the goalkeeper. You and I would have gone for Brendan Austin, but I think we were smirking at each other in the pre-match build-up that we kind of knew it was probably going to be Kinsky.
Yeah, look, we knew all along it was going to be Kinsky. Look, no manager seems to want to give Brandon and Austin an opportunity, but at the same time, Kinsky has had multiple opportunities, and Brandon Austin has had a couple under Raj Postecoglou, and he took them more than what Kinsky has took his opportunities. And
It's
that's
true.
where our opinion is based off. Why would you keep putting a goalkeeper out there? It's clearly shot of confidence. You know, he doesn't inject any confidence into the back line or the team that he's going to pull off saves when we're under the cosh to be able to keep us in the game or
Yep.
be able to preserve points. You know, I think at this level, it's different to playing at Slavia Prague in the Czech League and some Europa League games. At this level, week in, week out, you face shots of more quality, more power, more pace, more accuracy. You know, and he hasn't been able to up his level in terms of shot stopping. And he was a goalkeeper that was wisely praised, you know, with the ball at his feet, and also in terms of his mentality. By the way, a lot of young coaches, you know, when I done my research, were praising the kid's mentality, but that doesn't seem to be there, which shows, you know,
Hmm.
if what he's been praised for isn't there, is a goalkeeper wildly out of form and wildly out of confidence. But also with the ball at his feet, he's been so suspect with the ball at his feet. It's unbelievable. You go and look at the Atletico game, cost us a number of goals, you know, and even with his opportunities, you know, the accurate passes haven't been there, stuff like that. He just
Hmm.
makes me nervous. But look, at the same time, I'm not going to berate De Zerbi. Vicario's injured. Our number one's injured. It's Kinsky or Brandon Austin, and I think there's probably been a bit of pressure put on him about up above to play Kinsky over Brandon Austin. They don't like playing their own academy graduates or their own youngsters and stuff like that for some reason at Tottenham Hotspur. But look, if Kinsky, I want Kinsky to perform well today. By the way, I want to win. I have no agenda here. I'm just basing my opinion off what I've seen. I want to
Yeah.
win this game of football. I hope the kid puts in an unbelievable performance, can pull off a couple of saves, and prove everybody wrong and rewrite the narrative around them moving forward. But if it doesn't work out, I don't want to see him in net for the next game. That's where I will go after the Zerbi if he's not brave enough to put in Austin. If Kinsky does make mistakes today, but today I'm not going to go after him. He's forced into a decision. It's play shit or diarrhea. Which one do
Yeah.
you want to do?
Yeah. What is it? The South Park reference, shit flavored lollipops is what you're kind of picking between and deciding between
Just
sometimes. Yeah, you'll go
just
ahead.
quickly, some people were saying my mic volume is low. Is it much better now, guys? Please let me know.
Yeah, I had you turned up already. Let me turn you up a little
We'll
bit
just keep
more.
going anyway. People will let us know in the comments anyway. But look, Jack, let's get into the back line. I think we were more or less expecting that back line, to be brutally honest with you, in terms of Adogi at left back, Porro at right back, and Romero Van de Ven at centre back. I know some people are looking at it and go probably harsh on Kevin Danzo, which it probably is. But I think if De Zerbi wants to play out from the back, I think he's got to go with his most technical ball players, and that is Mickey Van de Ven and Romero. You're just hoping defensively they can be a bit more solid than what they've been the majority of this season. And with the
Yeah.
fullbacks, I wonder with us playing three strikers across the front line, are they going to be tasked with getting forward, overloading, and putting balls into that
Yeah.
box with the inside, with the forwards, then more or less playing inside a little bit more closer to Dom Solanke rather than your traditional wingers. But look, we were expecting this back line anyway. But I think the big call, Jack, is in midfield. Paulini being dropped. You know, you look at
Yeah.
Sunderland, they are a counter-attacking side. You would think it would make sense to put Paulini in there, especially if you're going to bomb the fullbacks forward, just to sit in there and give that extra bit of protection.
Yeah, no real surprises with the back line. I would just say I'd slightly feel for Kevin Danzo. I think we all knew he probably wouldn't start this game, but he has been one of our better players. And you just have to feel for him a little bit that he's once again going to have to find himself on the bench. I also felt for Souza, who's not even on the bench, because I think he's also played quite well with whatever minutes he has been given, especially under pressure games and also a time when and nobody was playing well and he actually shined through and looked quite good. So I do feel for him the fact that he's not even on the bench. And then in the midfield, I think Paulinho was the sensible choice, knowing that this is a very physical team, Sunderland. I don't think they're that pleasing on the eye for the most part, but they work exceptionally hard.
Yeah.
It's not a team of individuals of real top level quality in every position. They've always kind
The
of been
hard work
this
does beat the talent every day of the week.
100%. They 100% have been one of those sides, the hard work beats talent every day of the week type of team, with the leadership and experience of certain guys too, like a Granit Xhaka and other guys in that team that have kind of been there, been around the block type of guys, from either other leagues or just through the championship, and whatnot at that side. So I think there's a team there that know how to play dirty. They know how to sort of grind out results. They've done that throughout the season against good teams as well. Like whenever I've watched Sunderland, I feel like they've been very competitive, not only against the teams that they need to be in the Premier League in order to stay up, which they've done convincingly, of course, but actually they gave Arsenal, right, a good game.
Mm,
They've given other teams, I think it was Chelsea or one, I forget, but they ended up giving, maybe it was Liverpool or Chelsea, they ended up giving a decent win against as well. So they have shown that they can be competitive against the very good sides. I would have gone for Palhinha because he provides a bit of that steal. He also maybe could have done some of the defensive dirty work that Archie Gray maybe wouldn't need to. Archie Gray, to be fair to him, has been doing everything, honestly, in midfield in the last few games under Igor Tudor, of course. He's kind of couldn't really put a foot wrong, was doing everything for us. But
mm,
I think you made the point that maybe him and Bergvall sometimes miss the opportunities to break up play a little bit, bring a player down when you need to, put in a tough tackle in order to just stop a dangerous move in case, something could be developing.
mm,
And maybe Bergvall and Archie Gray sometimes struggle to know when to do that, or just don't have necessarily, because they're practically still teenagers, don't really have the physicality in order to do that yet in their games. And I think Paulinho certainly is a strength and certainly is a guy that can
mm,
do that for sure. So I would have gone with Paulinho. That being said, you brought up in the pre-match buildup, Bergvall is someone that you could see really developing and flowering under De Zerbi really as a player, because we know he's a guy that likes to play quickly. Sometimes he plays like a chicken with his head cut off, but
yeah.
he is a guy that likes to move the ball forward. You would never accuse him of being a sideways merchant or someone that just wants to recycle possession for the sake of it. He wants
Mm,
to make moves. He wants to try to progress the ball. He wants to drive forward. He wants to play quick passing combinations when no one else is capable of it, it seems like at times. And you would never fault him for a lack of trying to play good football, honestly,
mm,
Bergvall. And we know that De Zerbi, over the time here, is going to try to do that. He's going to try to probably speed things up a little bit. He's even in training saying, love to have the ball, right? Love to have
mm,
possession. And I think people like Bergvall and Archie Gray are not bad players to have in the team for that reason. They are going to be guys that would like to have possession, that would like to control the tempo of the game. So it makes sense to play the two, but I also was in your line of thinking that just on the physical side of things against a team like
mm.
Sunderland, Paulinho made a lot of sense too.
I just wonder when I look at that midfield selection, how much of it is him looking towards the future rather
Could
than
be.
prioritizing these 7 games. And what I mean by that is, I know Mawani is starting in the lineup, but we'll get on to why we think he's starting over Matisse Tel today. But I think when you look at the midfield, he doesn't know whether Paulinho's going to be here long term or not. Where he knows Conor Gallagher only signed in January, and Bergvall and Gray aren't going anywhere, so he knows they're going to be here long term. And I just wonder, is that why he's
Yeah,
prioritized this
I think that could
selection
be it.
over someone like João Paulini in that regard? But again, it might come back to haunt us. I think away from home, you need a player like Paulini in there. It'd be interesting to see whether he asks Gray to sort of pick up that slack, which means then you might not get the effect he's had on games in recent times going forward. But it'd be interesting to see if it works. But I definitely think when you look at the midfield selection, I think he's gone with a long term approach rather than here and now for the 7 games. Whether you think that's right or wrong, I'll leave you guys make that up in the comments. But look, in terms of Gallagher over Xavi Simmons, I sort of understand it. Xavi Simmons away from home is a bit of a liability in terms of physicality and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's your primary sort of creator. So it's one of them. I think, is Gallagher the right selection over Papa Matasar? In that regard, if he wants to go with that, I would have rather went with Sarr, to be brutally honest. But he has spoke, of how much he really likes Conor Gallagher and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what he gets out of him. But what I will say is congratulations to Conor Gallagher, because he's never made me hate a new signing as quick, ever at Tottenham Hotspur as much. I'm starting to dislike him. So he's got a lot to do to turn around my opinion of him. Look, I have said I think large part of it is because he's not fit. When he gets up to fit speed, and I would argue he's had more than enough time now to get himself fit. Let's see what he can produce. But let's move into the forward line, Jack. It's one that I think has maybe surprised a few people. We're
Yeah.
expecting it to be Slanky through the middle, Richarlison off the left, Muwani down the right. You look at it, none of them are real traditional wingers. I think many people look at it and go, creativity. We struggle to see who's going to create the chances and where the volume of chances is going to come from today, rather than what we've seen most of this season, creating sporadic chances. Is that a concern of yours? And why do you think Matisse Tel is on the bench over Colin Muwani
Yeah, I made the
or
joke.
Richarlison?
I made the joke to you in the back end that often you see a lineup where you leave one or two goal scorers on the bench you leave one or two creators on the bench, and you have a mixture of the two in the actual starting lineup where you have a few creators and a few goal scorers in the team. He's, funny enough, gone for all the goal scorers on the starting lineup and then has pretty much left all the creative players on the bench. Dave did remind me in the back end that Matisse Tell did have a knock over the course of international break. So the fact that he is literally the only default winger, someone that is the most comfortable playing out wide in this team. He doesn't have Kudus. He doesn't have Odebear. Of course, there are not many other wingers outside of that. So he probably is just thinking long term in terms of trying to keep Matisse Tell as healthy as possible. And Xavi Simons, like you already brought up, is shown to be very weak against physical sides like Sunderland and also just away from home. Is he really the type of guy to be playing in a game like this one? I'm not too sure. So it kind of makes sense in that regard to have maybe those two on the bench when you think about it a bit deeper. It's just like you say, though, like with those three in the team, the three strikers, do we really have any sort of ability to unlock, maybe a stubborn, very well drilled backline like Sunderland? Will we see nice 1-2 combinations? Will we see a nice slip through ball, between the lines of the center backs? I'm not sure who that's coming from, because also Conor Gallagher is a guy that has been a very sideways backwards passer the whole time that he's been at this club so far. So I struggle to see Spurs being able to play really liquid, beautiful, De Zerbi football in the front line with a combination of three strikers who can be a little bit clunky at times, but also as well with maybe a lack of a real true passing number 10 in the case of Conor Gallagher as well. That being said, though, what they do bring at the end of the day, even if they're not playing well, Kolomouani, Solanke, and Richarlison, and I was telling you, they are very hardworking, very well drilled in the pressing type of guys. And we know that he's also going to bring that to Serbia. He's a guy that wants to win the ball back, wants to win it high up the pitch, wants to try to hopefully control the opposition in their own half at times. And we know that Richarlison, Solanke, and Kolomouani, even if they're playing absolutely shit, will press teams and will look to try to win the ball back and will be physical with sides. Even against Liverpool, we did see that from Richarlison and Solanke. They worked exceptionally hard on the day to put Liverpool at times under pressure, or just to sort of help consolidate things at times. And if you need to go route one, or you need to just sort of hit the ball up to someone, have them hold it up, win a duel, win a 50-50, win something in the air, they can do that. They can be very physical. They can be nuisances up top. So there is maybe some logic in that. And also the fact that, like maybe you brought up there, Xavi Simons, maybe not the right game for him and the right opponent for him. And Matisse Tell could easily just be injured. And when you think about it that way, then there's not really a lot of options that you have left. Those are kind of the only three players that you can really pick. If you want to put out a front three, those are the only guys you pretty much have left after that.
I just think until Xavi Simons bulks up and learns to deal with the physicality, I think managers will always drop him for away games. I just think that's the way it's going to be, because usually away from home, you have to try and earn the right and battle, especially opening 15, 20 minutes to try and earn the right to be able to get on top of the game and start playing and start implementing your game style. So I think Xavi Simons, until he learns to deal with the physical aspect, will always suffer in that regard. But yeah, like you said, I think the reason why Matisse Tell is on the bench and Mawani is starting, because I don't think Mawani would be starting if Matisse Tell was 100% fit. He came back early from under 21 French international, and I just wonder, is he still carrying a bit of a knock or a bit of an effect there? And that's why he has sort of been, relegated to the bench today, because he has been Tottenham's best forward player. But just quickly, I think going forward, I think it's going to be right-hand side dominant looking at it. I'm not sure I see too much fluidity between Udogie and Richarlison linking up down the left-hand side. I hope I'm wrong, but that's more to do with Richarlison not being able to do the simple basics rather than Destiny Udogie. So I think a lot of it is going to come down the right-hand side. Mawani is the more technical player out of the three, more better on the ball in terms of being able to take a couple of players on or show a little bit of craft on the ball. And also Porro's the better of the two fullbacks getting forward in terms of delivering quality ball. And I think half the reason why Richarlison is playing off the left is a lot of it is going to be Porro focus, get balls into the box. Him and Richarlison smash the back post, Solanke get, into the middle or hit that near post. And I think that's what we're going to see today. But I do think it's very important that one or two of them midfielders do break to support the attack and get numbers in the box. What we can't do is what we've seen on the flank. Put the ball into the box with one striker in there. You need to instruct your players to get in there and get after that fucking ball.
100%. Going to take some comments here, and then we are literally about 2 minutes away from a new manager and hopefully some much better football and need results. Jacob Anderson, or sorry, James Watson, both of you, I kind of mix you guys up because you've been so loyal and so kind to us. James Watson, sorry, it's 60 months, elite member as well for 60 months, literally 5 years, boys. Congrats on your success. Hopefully you're driving Ferraris soon. Need a win today. Come on, you Spurs. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, I'll take
Long
any
way off
Italian
that.
car at this point. I'll take a Fiat at this stage. James, really appreciate you, man. And thanks
More
for
like
the
closer to a
longevity of
horse than a
support.
Ferrari, James.
Yeah, well, Dave will probably have an allergic reaction, like you brought up earlier, if he was on an Italian horse, an Italian stallion. Hopefully, we do get Italian stallion football with De Zerbi. But thanks for the longevity of support, my man.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. We definitely need a win today. It's a tough ask with a win, but I mean, at this point, we're just going to have to demand these things because we're talking about survival here. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be pretty, but we need to pick up wins. We need to pick up wins. The other teams around us are doing it. We need to find a way to do it at the end of the day. Really appreciate the longevity of support, my friend. Very, very generous. 5 years is absolutely crazy milestone. And then
Yeah.
Drew Zilla, good to see you, Drew.
Big up,
31
Drew.
months of a milestone.
He's
Big
looking
up,
good, by the
lads.
way.
Hope for performance today. 31 months, and how many managers really hope this is the beginning of something we can be proud of. Yeah, think about what James in 5 years has seen in terms of managers. Probably seen almost 10 at this point. Wonder how many you've seen now at this point, Drewski. Really appreciate you, man. But it's once again another manager, as we always say. Hopefully, this is one that will actually last. I think, as maybe you're one of those, it's good
I think
to
we're
that
on 8
we're
managers since Drew joined.
crazy, absolutely crazy. Hopefully, though, with this one, we're going to get back to playing some nice football again. Not
Hopefully
sure
this
if
is
it's
the
going to
way to
happen
go.
straight away, though, in the first game, but we know in theory we're supposed to be seeing much better stuff
Yeah.
under De Zerbi. Really appreciate you, Drew. Thank you for the
Already
longevity of
every
support.
Spurs player has been instructed to get forward after this long ball. But big up Drewski. Really appreciate the longevity of the support. Hopefully this is the guy to take us forward. And do you know what? Let me know whether you believe in this guy, Drewski, because I know you were so with me on the whole Thomas Frank thing. Let me know what your thoughts are in the chat there about De Zerbi, my man. Big up, Drew.
And then Al Ben, big up Al, saying, I think De Zerbi picked the team based on players he admired and wanted while he was at other clubs. He spoke a lot about this. Yeah, to be fair, Dave, in his press conferences, he did name drop a few guys that he would have had at either Brighton or Marseille. And Matisse Tell was one of them. I think we've said Matisse Tell just might still have an injury and a knock and is literally the only winger we have to pick from. So he's probably just being careful there. Gallagher is someone that he name dropped. That could be a reason why he's picked him today. And then he also had high praise for some other players. So that's not bad logic at all, Al Ben, for maybe some of the lineup
Yeah.
decisions here. And Dave brought this up. I mean, he controversially dropped Robert Sanchez for Jason Steele. Not sure once Vicario comes back whether he's going to do that with Kinsky, but it's not a surprise that he's put his faith in someone who theoretically, even though he had an absolute nightmare last game or last time he was in, is supposed to be good on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, well, look, he made a good pass there. He's looking ashore. He's bouncing around. Hopefully, it's not Karis Kinski today. And hopefully,
We're already in here.
Solanke pulls it back.
Oh,
Richie!
Oh,
Moani! Paro! Oh! Good start from Tottenham Hotspur. Let's fucking go.
How did
Good
Bearcon
start.
not put that in? Who cut this back? I think it was Solanke who pulled this
Good
back.
ball by Richarlison there, by the way.
Yeah.
That's an unbelievable ball. Solanke tries to pull it back for Bergval.
How did he not
defending? Yeah, I do agree with you. You probably should have got on the end of it if he's a bit more hungry.
Or did you? Maybe he did just nick it away from him.
I thought it looked like the defender just got a touch on it. Maybe he has kicked there. I don't want to, we'll wait and see.
We need a replay
On that.
We don't often get good replays.
Tesco's in behind. Mickey Van der Ven deals with it.
Sir.
Sunderland looking to get the ball in the box. Romero clears.
Well done, Solanke.
Keep going, Dom. Go on, Richie.
Get there,
go on, Richie. Richie's on a breaking ball here. Holds it up.
Oh,
I can't find Solanke.
What is that, Rich? What was that?
Big up Shem Thames says, come on, you Spurs, let's go. Member for 23 months. Really appreciate, again, the longevity to support my man. Big up, Shem. Good to see you in the building, but not a bad start from Tottenham Hotspur here, everybody. I know the majority of fans around the world are tuning in. Not Spurs fans, fans of other teams, wanting Spurs' downfall today. But not a bad start from us. Showing some attacking intent. We've already created more chances in this game than what we did on the Thomas Frank in the game.
Lee Harvey saying, afternoon, Dave and Jack. Hope these players turn up today. Let's just get behind the boys. Can't predict the result today. Come on, you Spurs. 26 months as a member. Thank you, Lee, by the way. And listen, we don't know what we're getting with Spurs. But so far, so good.
Oh, Kinsky slipped there. That's not good. Solanke challenge for the fucking ball, man. We'll just run and bite him and hopefully the defender misses it. Sunderland on the break here, though.
I was
So what the
frustrated, though.
Porro, you got to deal with this one-on-one. Porro, stop dropping in.
Just frustrated early with Bergvall missing that chance and from that cutback from Solanke. And then also Richarlison had Solanke through there. And he played the most pathetic pass I've seen.
Oh, look, it's like
maybe it's more of the same, to be honest, from what we've seen before.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. You're just hoping the ideals and the extra runners will help you create more chances, but you're still going to see the same Richarlison to a certain degree in possession.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He's already made one good pass, which is a good start.
That's true. Very true. Cooler heads prevail. Well done, Rich.
I just want to see that Bergvall chance again. Did he completely miss it, or was it amazing defending?
Yeah, same here. Van de Ven giving Kinsky just a bit of a break, saying you don't need to take this one. I got this.
We don't want you to slip.
Don't want you to slip. Kick it on your own net again.
Come on, Spurs. An early goal here would be lovely. Kinsky fires it out to Porro. Porro, good touch. Plays it down the line to Mawani. Tries to flick it round.
Flick it over his own head.
Porro picks it up. Keeps it moving.
Good ball by Porro.
Slanky, come on, the fuck. Get in front of your man. Stop gambling in
Well done, Gallagher.
Well done.
Finds Mawani.
Come on, Colo. Play
Richie here.
Richie. Shoots Richie. Straight at the bloody goalkeeper. But it's better, though. It's better from Tottenham. Good play. Solanke, that's twice now. He's tried to spin in behind rather than actually get in there and look to hold up that ball.
Richie's got to do better with this, though.
Yeah, it's much better. He's got to get more.
He hits it first time when he easily can take a touch as well.
Matisse Tel probably bends that into the corner. But you're right.
He doesn't need to even take that first time. Why even take that first time? Take on your man. Make a better angle for yourself.
Chances be so few and far in between. They're snatching at them now. Hopefully they learn to show a bit of composure. It's a gamble by Dogie to come in here, loses out, leaves his position.
Played out wide here. Van de Ven has to close this down. Down the line for
Richarlison. That's
what
brilliant
a challenge from Romero.
That is
what a challenge.
Unbelievable. Udogie took a massive gamble to come in and try and win that. Got caught out of position and he attacked straight down with the space he vacated. If Romero didn't go to ground there, that pass goes through. So he's so lucky he went to ground there.
Everyone's fuming with Richarlison. It was pathetic. I mean, 2 times in a row, they're pathetic from him.
You're just hoping we create enough chances he takes one of them.
Seriously.
We almost needed him to take the one chance.
Yeah, take the one chance. Yeah.
We're hoping we create a bit more volume and he takes one of them. Oh, ref, they're already time wasted by switching corner takers here. They're going with an in-swinging approach here. I wonder if they're just going to put this on Kinsky and test them early.
All right, ref, give him a card.
I did say in the pre-match build-up that, they are good from corners, Sunderland, so we got to stay switched on here and defend this. But you're right, Jack. He deserves to be booked. How long did it take? Kinsky tips it over the bar. They did go for goal straight away, looking to test him nice and early. Hopefully that save will do the world of confidence.
Jeez, well done by Bergvall, actually. It looked like Brobby tried to get in front of Kinsky, and Bergvall did a good job shoving him out of the way.
That's good goalkeeping by Kinsky, by the way. The whip on that was insane.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Granit Xhaka has a good technique on him.
They're going to do the same here again, it looks like. Another in-swinger coming.
In the 6-yard box, but cleared away. Missed
At least
kick.
you have players blocking down the shot.
Colo.
Well, that's something different. Players blocking down the shot on the edge of the box rather than allowing them to shoot. Well done, Colo. Go on, Colo. Go on, Solanke. Win that.
Ref.
Well done, Colo. That's bloody good battling.
That's not a great clearance from Van de Ven. Ref.
Players, stop putting your hands up looking for the free. It's gone now. That's our job to do that as fans. Get after the ball.
See that out, Page?
See out, Porro. There we go. There we go. Colin Mawani's down here. Please say he's not injured. It was good play by Colin Mawani. Good endeavour. You're right, though, Jack. I think there's a free kick there for sure.
Well, he seemed to motion as if... No, it's nothing in that. He just definitely took a boot to the shin.
High boot on the follow-through, but look, it's nowhere near a card.
That's a red.
Oh, it's on the knee.
That's a red if that's Romero. That's a red.
Yeah,
that's Romero.
true.
That's a red.
It's very true. Chat, let us know what you
He
think. If
followed
that's
through,
Romero.
right? How many times has Romero fallen through after winning the challenge? How many
No,
times has
you're right.
Romero won the challenge and then followed through afterwards and he's been given a red card? That is a
That's
red card
already
if
one
that's
example
Romero
of,
every day of the week.
it's already one example of VAR and the referees against us here.
100%. If that was Romero, that's a red.
Well on, Mickey Van de Ven. You're absolutely spot on, Jack. If that's Romero, they'd be sending him off right now.
And the commentators just dismiss it. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Nothing to see here, guys.
But then if it was Romero, you would have gotten the Gary Neville. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, he honestly, Gary Neville wants Romero brought up on war crimes the way he speaks about him. It's embarrassing. Sunderland building out from the back. I think that's 09. Skins past Richarlison, just allowed to come down and cross
Romero,
the ball.
great
Good
clearance.
clearance from Romero. Can we get a hold of it now, Tottenham? Sunderland looking to put it straight back in the box again.
Come on,
See,
lads. How is he
hold it
getting
up.
through there?
Well done, Archie Gray.
Well done, Archie. How is that getting through everyone in the
He's
box?
a big boy, that Brobby, isn't he?
I mean, he built like a boxer. He does that really well, Brobby, to be fair to him. How many
Yeah.
times have you seen Sunderland sometimes just knock it long to him and he's able to hold it up against multiple players? I'm just surprised that cross just went all the way through.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Exciting start, though.
Right, now break.
Well done,
Break, hold
Gallagher.
it. Well done. Good turn. Now move it on, Solanke. Move it on. You're slowing it down, man. There's no need. You could have moved that onto Borgval or Moani there and kept going. Romulus in possession. Archie Gray is clearly the deeper of the two midfielders. Just sitting in there between the two centre-backs, really.
Yeah, Bergval's pushed forward.
Gray. Looking for options.
Pedro drifting inverted into infield.
I get you just to refresh that a little, Jack, please.
Yeah.
Once the ball goes dead next. There we go. Oh, it's grand now. No, it's back again. It's probably half is probably my internet. It's useless. Oh, and the Spurs. Van de Ven.
Over the top
here.
for Colo, or sorry, yes,
Don't mind.
Jesse
At
Udogi.
least we're seeing something a little bit different. Don't mind it. We're mixing it up. Well done. Good pressure in there. That's got to be our throw. Well done. Come on, Spurs. Mickey Van de Ven. On to Romero. Romero looking for options here. Has to go back to Kinsky. Straight away, the striker's on him.
Oh, jeez.
Kinsky punts it long. Solanke, can you win this one? Well done, Solanke. Well held, son. Gray. It's better from Solanke. Much better.
Archie Gray definitely playing the deepest.
Can we get it out to the right? Porro screaming for it. Gallagher. Into
Gallagher's
Richie.
actually
Well done,
played
Rich.
it.
Come on
Gallagher's
now, ref.
also played it forward more times in this game than he has all season under the two man.
Give him a yellow card.
He's actually played it forwards a few times now, Conor Gallagher. I'm actually wiping my eyes, just making sure it's him.
I'm distracted. I've got hailstones baiting off my window right now.
Elsa's got a new hairband, Conor Gallagher.
Well done, Richie, though. Spun him. Did he get yellow there? Surely that's got to be a yellow card. Did he pull out the yellow? Zerby obviously said something funny there. Dragison's showing a little smile.
He's kind of like Marco Silva, where he never looks happy.
Yeah.
Zerby. Marco
like
Silva,
that,
I always laugh. He always does that, like,
Always wants
groan and
more.
like that.
What are we going to do here? It's Porro. He's gone back, but it's fucking shot.
Maybe overhit that a little, Pedro.
I don't even know what
How
the
many
plan
times has
is
he
even
done that
there.
this
It's
season?
bloody shocking.
How many times has he done that this season where he's just absolutely leathered the ball for no reason? And
Oh,
to be fair, the
and
goalkeeper's done the same thing, giving it straight back to us.
goalkeeper's just giving it straight back to us with a bow on it. Thank you very
Battle
much.
of who can kick it further.
It's turning into like do you know the way the NFL have them tryouts? What are they called?
Yeah, oh geez.
It's like what we're
Tyler.
trying to do here, auditioning for football.
Oh
See
my
who can kick the
God.
longest. Oh
Bergvall with
no,
a terrible loose touch there.
ridiculous.
Well done,
Oh, well done,
Gallagher.
Gallagher. Well done. That's more
Well
like it. There
done,
we go. There's the
Gallagher.
terrier.
Nothing there. Nothing there.
There we go, Gallagher. Bite's here. Oh, referee.
Yeah, have a chat with him. Have a chat with him. I
First
liked
bit
it.
of movement I've seen from this fucker.
Yeah, Jesus,
You blow him up
Gallagher.
for it.
Have to
Good
make sure it's the
tenacity there,
same
though.
player.
There's El Pitbull that Simeone was talking about.
Exactly right.
Could do with taking off the Alice man, but look.
Classic 2026 Poro, says Tyler.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I think we have to get used to that. That Poro has just been overhitting every single thing. Richarlison internet, says Tyler.
That's much better now. Just defend this. Don't do anything fucking stupid here.
Fat Tony, good to see you, man.
Big up, Big Tony. Sunderland are looking to drop this in deep. It's not even a great free kick on their behalf. Still not cleared yet, though. Into Kinsky. Right. Catches that one. It's not a bad opening 14 minutes for him. He's looking a bit more confident, a bit more sure about what he's doing. Don't want a commentator's curse here, though. Move the ball. Thank you. Van de Ven. Oh, no.
Jeez, Gallagher worrying me there.
Kinsky moves it on out to Romero.
Oh, ref!
Ref, that's got to be a red card. If that's Romero again, he's off.
Ref!
Book him. It's late. It's late. It's a card minimum. He is so late there. Look at Romulus.
It's because it's Romero. It's not a yellow card. Because the challenge is on Romero, it's not a yellow card. How late is that?
So late.
How late is that?
That's a yellow card. And there's venom in it. It's the aggression that's in it. Look. It's the aggression that's in it. It's not like he slowed up.
The fact he's not giving him a yellow card means he can just do that again.
Yeah. Basically, inviting him to do it again, yeah? Shocking refereeing. Should have had a red up the other. Should have had a red card already and a yellow, and he hasn't given any of them. Actually, should have been 2 yellows. The challenge on Richarlison was a yellow too.
How late was that challenge?
You watch. Our first challenge, yellow card. You know it's coming.
No yellow is insane, Tyler. Even the commentators are just chuckling about it as well.
Go on, Dom. Well done, Dom. Well
Thank
done,
you, ref.
Colo. Oh, well done, Colo. Beautiful.
Referee didn't give away a foul there, thank God.
Porro moves it on to Romero. Romero's still feeling the effects of that challenge. Moves it on to Van de Ven. Conor Gallagher dropping deep for it.
No options. Drop deep for it, Richie. Romero.
Romulus looking for another challenge on him. Moani.
Bear ball. Stay close to him, man. Stay close to him. Don't run away from him.
They're on the break here, though. Porro screaming for someone to come out and cover him. Romero, no.
Romero, Kinsky. Well done, Kinsky. Not very good from Romero there. Way too easy to just let that go through your feet, Romero. Should be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
It's not even a great cross at all, and he kind of lets it just go through his legs.
Just got to deal with it. You're absolutely spot on. Just fucking get a better contact on it. Just swing your foot at it.
He's just being cute. He's being too cute.
Yeah, he's just trying to be too clever. Got away with that. Sunderland on the attack here again. It's wave after wave now. At least we're getting a bit pressure up higher up on the ball.
Mm-hmm. And when we have, you know, had a few breakaways from winning the ball, we've done it quite quickly.
Yeah.
When you think about those two chances.
Yeah. Bergvall, close it down. Come on, more aggression there, kid. Porro, they've sucked you inside. Get back out.
Yep, push out Bergvall. Get out there, Rich.
Right now, suffocate him.
Yeah, push the line now, boys. Spurs sitting in
Sunderland
here.
just finding a bit of confidence here, knocking around passes for sport. Porro gets sold
It's
way
too
too
easy.
easily. Back
Oh, that's a
post.
chance.
He's missed a chance. As soon as we sit off a team, we just cause problems we can't defend.
Exactly.
You've got to keep constant pressure on the fucking ball, man.
When we
There's a
sit
time when you
in,
got it
we're
over on the
just so
left-hand
open.
side for two players to box them in, and we allow them to recycle it. That's shit from Porro here, by the way. That is absolutely shocking.
It's a
That
2-on-2,
was
and they
Eric
just
Dyer
create
moment.
such an easy opening there.
It was an Eric Dyer moment, that.
And then Van de Ven just gets kind of bullied by Brobby.
Thank God he didn't know where he was, Broby. Guy thought he was fucking heading the ball to Mars. Come on, Spurs. Let's get back in possession. It's what we're better at.
Druzilla saying Brobby's trying to rattle Romero. Could be.
Yeah, 100%. He's trying to get a reaction out of him. You're absolutely spot on. His hope is Romero comes through the arse of him and gets a red.
Probably right about that, Drew.
Jay-Z sails Van de Ven there. In fact, he doesn't even challenge Van de Ven. He's a big boy, that guy. Sunderland coming down Tottenham's left-hand side now. It's way too easy. It's another ball. It's way overcooked. It's gone out for a goal.
It's the Pedro Porro impersonation crew with these overhits.
Just need someone to get on their ball on their foot on the ball now for a minute and just take away Sunderland's sort of momentum they're building here. Starting just to give the ball away a bit too cheaply now. We need to hang on to it for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Kinsky, better ball out to Porro. Porro, it's just a shit pass.
Good pressure, Colo.
No more. He hasn't. Lino.
The assistant referee's blown it up. Oh, he's giving a dive. He's giving a dive. Thank God.
Mwani to Bergval. Bergval. It's
at the right.
Penalty. Penalty. He's getting it. Come on. He's giving the penalty. Finally, we've got a penalty, Jack, in the Premier League. We have been awarded a penalty now, of course. So you're not get too excited. VAR also has to confirm.
I didn't think it was the right choice originally by Bergval. I didn't think that was the right pass, but Colomwani, Dave, to be fair to him, just kept going.
Well, he does unbelievable effort. It's clear your man is trying to out-muscle him here. Look at that. Just gets across him, doesn't give up.
Oh, it's that? Yeah. It's sliding across by O'Nien. He just doesn't need to be doing that. He just doesn't need to be doing that. It's
O'Nien, I think. It's O'Nien that actually gives it away. He doesn't need. He's gone to ground too early. He's got to flick the ball ahead of him. No, Mwani's flicked the ball ahead of him.
And he does trip him up as well. He kind of does trip up Colomwani.
And your man comes through the back of him. So between the combination of tackles, it's got to be a penalty.
Yeah, it's two penalties worth here.
Look, the tackle and then your man on the back as well with the trailing leg.
Yeah,
it's a penalty.
2 penalties worth.
There's no way VAR can overturn this. And if they do, it's the most corrupt system I've ever seen in my life. Because when it's us,
how many times now have they...
When it's us, their logic is...
Clear and obvious, right?
Yeah, the referee hasn't made a clear and obvious error. So apply the same standard here. That's all we ask.
Exactly.
We need this.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. How many dodgy decisions? How many dodgy decisions do you see other teams given, and then they just give the benefit of the doubt to the referee, and then with us, they have to go check it? For fuck's sake, man.
One the player coming behind them, and one the player sliding across. None of them touched the ball. Yeah.
No, I think it'd be a fortunate penalty, but how many times have you seen other teams being given fortunate penalties, and then the referees...
the player touches it from behind, but then Mwani gets his feet on before the slide tackle. So the first challenge maybe not a penalty, but the second challenge on him is certainly a penalty because he touches that ball when the player comes sliding in. He touches it there. That's a penalty. The first tackle, fair enough. Second tackle is a penalty all day long.
Fuck off.
But every other team has been getting them without the referee overturning them.
That's not clear and obvious. I agree, Sean. That's the thing. How many dodgy decisions have you seen given originally on the pitch by the referee, and then they don't overturn it because they don't feel like it's a total clear and obvious one? But with us, Oh my God, man. With with referees this season, it's just insanity. We can never get any luck. I'm not saying that's a deserved penalty. It would be a lucky one, but
But the
how many
excuses
times,
they've
man?
given on Sky for other decisions is they haven't overturned the referee decision because it hasn't been clear and obvious.
Just so dumb,
You know
man.
what I mean? But when it comes to Tottenham, they find every reason not to. Fair enough, I take it. The first challenge, no. But the sliding tackle, that's a penalty. I'm telling
It's
you, it's
really
the
good
most
play by
corrupt system.
Colomwani too, because I do feel like Bergvall kind of sold him short there. Bergvall
Yeah,
sort of took the wrong option, in my
but these
opinion.
but these are the small bits of luck that we're talking about on the pitch during games that need to go your
So many
way that
times.
we're not getting.
So many
You know?
times this season.
And it
You're
just,
so
for
right.
me, VAR is the most corrupt system on planet Earth. They are dictating who wins games because of decisions. It's a fucking joke. I hope we rally together and we're too good that we can't even let VAR dictate a game here. It's a fucking disaster.
It would have been a fortunate penalty, but like I said, we just don't seem to get any luck.
The league want us and West Ham in the relegation battle between now and the end of the season. Two big London rivals.
Well
You know,
done.
who stays up. That's what they want. They want that
Ref.
kind of fucking disaster of this fucking joke. I'm sick of it, man. Just get rid of it. No one in soccer wants it anymore. There's no one. No one can even make a positive case for it anymore. Simon Jordan, who was pro VAR initially, fucking can't stand it anymore.
Berto also saying, how is that not a corner then? Also a fair point. How is it not a corner?
Sunderland have got
Good
away
pressure,
with murder.
Pedro. Onto it, Barracks. Play to Colo there. Play Colo.
Sunderland have got away with bloody murder already. The penalty decision, the
Yellow
challenge
card.
on Romero,
Few
and
yellow
the other
cards.
challenge. Yeah, it's a joke.
Fair point.
Destiny. Great.
Archie.
Move that out to Porro if you can. On to Romy.
Time, Mickey. Time. Connor.
Gallagher. Now just
Well
move
done.
that. Well done. Right, Destiny, let's get it in.
Out for a corner.
Kick. Okay, not bad. We'll have this. Come on, Spurs. Let's score from this.
I feel like Bergvall's taken the wrong option a couple of times. He should have played Colo there.
Nah, Tyler. I can't relax. I mean, and people saying Dave and his conspiracy theory is so desperate. It's not conspiracy theory. I was on this from minute
I mean,
one.
we haven't been given a penalty all season in the Premier League. At this point,
I've-
if you still think that's not a coincidence.
I've been on to VAR ever since
Or
it
is
was
it
introduced. I've never liked it. Never. I've been consistent on that. It's not conspiracy theory. Just go and look at the goal that was allowed for given against us that we weren't. The goal they didn't give Moani against Arsenal and Northern Ireland Derby, and then the goal to give Fulham the next week. Please don't tell me there's no conspiracy.
Oh, we're absolutely stacked in on the goalkeeper here. Arsenal style. In the back. Oh, cleared.
Nearly scored. What's it called from a corner kick
Olympico.
now?
Nearly did the Sunny Olympico against Man United. Well done, Gallagher.
Good ball.
Richie!
Yeah, Solanke just couldn't get out of his fucking feet.
It fell to him there.
Just couldn't sort his feet out. It's a good ball by
Good
Gallagher.
cross
That.
by Gallagher to pick out Richarlison here.
It's a shit header from Richie, to be brutally honest. Oh,
Solanke needs to see that. It's headed right towards Solanke, to be fair. He needs to sort his feet out. Good pressure, Bergvall. That's out of play. What a save.
Oh, no,
Finds Robbie. Well done, Mickey.
Challenge. Romero's got him back. Come on,
Kinsky!
Kinsky!
Absolute donut, Kinsky. Come out and claim it, man. You have hands.
Oh my Lord. Has he booked Romero for that challenge and he didn't book on the one on Romero? Oh my Lord. Look, he's booked him for it.
Looks like he wins the ball as well.
For it.
Looks like he wins the ball. No, he doesn't.
He's won the ball and he's booked him for it, but he's allowed Broby to do one on Romero.
Yeah, Broby.
Give him a card.
10 times worse challenge by Broby earlier, and it wasn't given as a yellow card.
Now, Tyler, now do you understand where I'm coming from? Absolutely disgusting officiating again. Absolutely disgusting. They should line every match official that's officiated the Tottenham game this season and make them walk the high road with every Tottenham fan standing there and letting them know exactly what they think of them. It is disgusting officiating.
free kick from pretty deep. Come out, Kinsky. Come out, Kinsky.
Again, it's in the 6-yard box. You think he could have came and claimed
It's
that?
lofty as well. It's not hit in with any fizz. It's not like he actually sort of lofts this in. Probably off.
No, the player that heads it.
Oh, Mukiele wasn't off, yeah.
But the player obstructing
lucky there.
Into it was maybe offside. They might have. Well, they wouldn't have given that actually.
You got lucky there. Lucky there. Kinsky needs to come out and claim that, and also we need to do much better at the back post.
A bit ropey for me, Kinsky.
Yeah.
Win that. Well done, Destiny. Left, move out the fucking way, you plonker. A doggy.
Well done.
Richie. Richie, can we find a moment of quality? He's battling away. No quality, though. There we go. Go on, Richie. Oh, my Lord.
Keeps breaking down.
Fucking hell. Oh, my God. Honestly,
you'd
be better off donating his boots to charity at times. Honestly, there's times I look at Richarlison, I'm like, just give his boots to charity. Honestly.
Give his Brazilian passport to someone else, please. Should trade his passport with a Latvian one.
Aston Villa are beating Nottingham Forest 1-0, which is good.
Good eyes there.
Ah, come on, where's the pressure? It's too easy, that. Referee playing play on here. Doggy done nothing. F off. Referee starting to sway this game here now. Right, Solanke, get after it. Come on, keep going, kid.
Sucked in really deep there on that left side, Richie and Udogi. It's almost Bergvall and Solanke up top pressing. With Gallagher a bit deeper.
Like, when they do get them passes between the lines, we need to show more intensity to snuff it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing sitting in deep, but it's when it's being played through. Show some intensity to snuff the fucking
Come on, lads.
You know what I mean? Just passing around here unchallenged. It's a joke.
I agree with you, too. Whenever we sit deep, we just seem to be so open as well. We're not very good at sitting deep compared to other teams.
It's because everyone just wants to sit in and be comfortable. As soon as that ball is passed between, breaks the first line, everyone needs to be flying in with some intensity after it. We're just standing off them, allowing them to pass it to the next guy, to the next guy, to the next guy. Sunderland here with a long throw. The bell end who got away with the penalty. Just do not give away anything stupid here, Spurs. It's cleared. It's a shot.
Oh my God. He hit that too well.
Fizz is right behind there. He's gone across goal there. Fizz is right past the far post there. It's initially cleared. It's a good header, actually, from, I think it's Mickey van der Ven.
Hits it with his right foot, too.
That's the wake-up sign. Come on now, Spurs.
I'm also worried about Kinsky so far. He's making me nervous again.
Well done, Romero.
He's making me nervous on set pieces, and his shot stopping already I've no confidence in. But from set pieces, he's been looking very vulnerable. Isn't coming out and claiming anything.
And this is usually a period as well where we crumble notoriously, have done this season, conceded a large amount of...
Pedro! Jesus, man!
Last 15 minutes.
Oh,
Ref, he should already be on a fucking yellow, and he swung the elbow at Pedro Porro there. That should be a second yellow and off. Give him a red card if that's Romero or any other Spurs player he's off. He has lost the plot here.
How is he getting away with this? How has Brobby still not had a yellow card? How has he still not had a yellow card?
It's an elbow. He's drew the elbow back on Porro. Oh, he has a yellow. You absolute imbecile.
Oh, he's found it. He's found his yellow card for Sunderland.
But the thing is, it should be straight red and then let VAR fucking check it. Wait for it. Yeah, okay, maybe not as...
Still, though, he's not even playing. He's been playing like he's some sort of boxer, this guy. He's not even playing football.
Maybe the elbow isn't there as I first thought, but
Well, he elbowed him more in the chest than really the face. He did shove him.
Yeah, he shoved him, but I suppose you can get away with that, I suppose. But to Tyler's point, that should be his second yellow. I always wasn't booked for the challenge on Romero. It's beyond me. But yeah, he books. And I knew it. I said, you guaranteed our first challenge will get a yellow card. Romero makes one challenge, boom, there you are, yellow. Which means now he can't make another challenge for the rest of the game. The way these referees fucking do this to us is killing us.
Should be a second yellow, I agree.
Oh, Kinsky. Moves on to Van der Ven. Van der Ven, good ball in. Richarlison makes it look difficult. Oh my God, Lord.
Richie.
Jesus Christ. He's an acre of space. The ball's gone 30 yards up into the air like it's the new fucking rocket launch up into space. And then he gives it away. What is wrong with him?
You're right. I mean, he had all the time in the world. Good ball by Romero.
Bergval. Come on, Lucas. Oh, my God.
Well done, Colo.
Come on, Lucas. Someone fucking show some quality.
Oh, nice.
Gallagher, good touch off to Gray. Gray, flick that out there. That's a lovely pass. Destiny takes it on the chest.
From Udogi.
Right,
out
Richie,
wide to Richie. Whip it in. Whip in a bad boy.
Richie, Bergval. Can't get there.
Not a bad cross.
But at least we're getting bodies in the box here.
Win this.
Oh, come on, Bergval. Sprint, Bergval.
Slinky gets megged there.
Right, keep the line here now. Get pressure on the ball from here.
Well done. Oh, win that, Udogi, man. Coming a very physical game. Well done, Romero. Solanke.
Go on, Solanke. Hold it. Let Romero get ahead. Let Romero get ahead.
Play Colo. Play him, man.
Solanke.
Play him, man. You selfish fuck. Play one of them.
Well, we've lost the ball. Romero's caught up the pitch here. Van der Ven mops it up.
Play one of them there.
He's frustrating me today, Solanke.
Yeah, but Richie and Solanke have frustrated me. Richie's had the majority of the chances too.
Passing out the back in general, getting the ball into the four players' feet has actually been very good today.
Yeah, it's been much better. That is a positive.
By some decision making.
That is a positive.
Gray. Onto Mickey Van der Ven. Good ball into Richarlison's feet. Moves it on.
Good ball, Richie. There you go.
Oh, he leaves Udogi with a lot to do.
Udogi gets there. Moani, not the right decision. Bring it down. He's got to bring it down.
What kind of fucking pass is that from Richarlison, though? He's
I complimented it too soon.
Yeah.
Get there, Mickey.
Well done, Mickey. That's good defense.
No, ref.
God. You know they're going to score off the back of this. And he's giving him a yellow. Oh, my God. You are allowing Sunderland players to get away with challenges like that, or worse on Romero. And the minute we lay one challenge, it's a bloody yellow. Oh, my God. He's booked for that. This referee is going to kill this game. He's killing this game for us.
This is in a dangerous area.
Kinsky. If they get this on target, it's going in. Kinsky, please. Please, Kinsky. Please, Kinsky.
Come on, boys.
We need something from you here, man.
Need a bit of luck here.
They're joking. They just know if they get this on target. Please, Kinsky. If they score from this, there'll be a definition of the referee dictating the outcome of this half. Please, man. Please, hopefully the win takes this. Take it all the way to the USA, please.
Pedro Porro was also given a yellow card for dissent, apparently.
He's just pulling out the yellow cards to our players like it's fucking candy, though. It's a joke.
3 of the back 4 are on a yellow card. And only one Sunderland player has a yellow card because he was practically forced into giving it.
Well, the tackle on Richarlison when he spun should have been a yellow. Broby should be sent off by now. And literally, he only gave it to Broby after he fucking salted and manhandled Porro. But yet Romero wins the ball, booked. Broby dives, Van de Ven gets booked. Referee's making sure it's exactly fucking 12 yards.
Could be too close, to be fair. So if Kinsky puts up a good wall, sets it up in the right area, Chaka might have to go far post to hit it over the wall right here.
I don't even think it needs to be a good free kick, even if he floats this on target. I worry about Kinsky. And the wall is very far back as well. It actually allows this time to get up and down.
Yeah.
Way.
I think it was a good wall.
He tried to do what you said, to put it over towards the far post.
I just think it was too close.
Right, Tottenham, let's go and score here. Let's shut up the referee and the PJ. Well, come on.
It is one of those funny concepts with free kicks. Come on, Rich. Good job, Richie. On, get there, Solanke. Well done, Solanke. That's beat. Cleared away by Roofs. Good chest from Romero. Class.
Surprised referee didn't book him for being that good. Moani, not
Moani and Bergvall just aren't on the same page. How many times has Moani done that flick and then Bergvall just seems to have no idea?
Inside and Bergvall's gone on the outside. Where's the communication just to say stay on the inside or still good? You know what I mean? Or Bergvall going, look, put the ball down on the outside. It's just simple communication.
I think it's more on Bergvall. He just keeps running away from him.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. Sometimes he just needs to learn to stay there and let him bounce it off him.
Especially when he's receiving it with his back to goal.
Like what me and you were like in pro clubs, one of us will hold position and bounce a 1-2 off each other.
Well, he's receiving it with his back to goal. What do you expect him to do there? He's probably going to try to flick it to you.
Yeah.
Pedro. Yeah, some of these Spurs players. Oh, well done, Romero. Pick out a pass. Richie. Time, Richie. Time, Richie.
You just got to carry this. Try and pick up a throw in. Well done, Richie.
He does well.
Well done, Richie.
Come on.
He's carrying.
Sir.
Penalty. He gave Broby a free kick for the same thing up the other end. Forest 1-1.
Does really well here and then get my hopes up too soon.
Oh. Rather than cut in, I'd almost rather him just win a throw in or corner kick.
I think he did really well up until the final ball, which is
his problem all the time. He's Destiny Dog, he needs a hand here. They're doubling up and I'm coming, Richie. Get across. These midfielders are going to have to start putting pressure on the ball. 3 out of our 4 back line is booked. So they're going to have to try and stop that ball from coming in there.
Well done, Archie. Very well done.
Fine, Porro. Can we find Moani here? Great ball to Moani.
Yes, he does.
Come on, Colo. Please, Colo. Right, Colo. You're my only hope
love
today.
It. Sir!
Ref, you've got to give it.
He doesn't even consider it.
He's going to book him for diving, is he?
What a prick.
Oh, my God. They hate us. I mean, did he not give Broby a free kick for the same thing?
Brett Loft saying Rob Jones, Michael Oliver, pricks. I mean, the entirety of the Premier League referees this season. We haven't had any single one of them be kind to us.
I'm not even going to single out an individual. It's the whole lot of them now at this point. Brett.
39 months, though. Appreciate it, Brett. Very, very generous. Few minutes from halftime. Eventful first half, to be fair.
Amawani.
Just missing a bit of quality. It just seems like moves have broken down at times, just down to a lack of quality. Probably the best chance of the half.
Out from the back into the midfield.
Yeah.
Improved.
And we've had good transitions, I think. Well, we have broken quickly at times.
It's just zero quality in the final third yet again, really.
I'd probably say the best chance of the half was that one where Richarlison hit it first time. When I think he had all the time in the world to pick out a spot or take a touch.
If you're the Zerbi, knowing that Van de Ven and Romero are prone to red cards this year,
Yep.
do you take one of them off at halftime?
And Pedro Porro's on a yellow card. You probably do have to take off one of them.
Come on,
Come on.
Moani. Bergval.
Well done,
Solanke.
Solanke. Unlucky.
Oh, of course the ball doesn't go our way. Of course it doesn't.
Don't foul. Don't foul. There
That's
you
ours.
go.
That's
a
ours.
corner.
That's a corner, Lino. That's a fucking corner, you prick. Put your flag up. Thank you. Come on, we need a goal from this.
Bring Danzo on. Yeah, probably should just.
It's a talking point at half time, one to discuss maybe. They're prone to reds, them two centre backs. And we're going to have a discussion around the referee. His decision making has been atrocious today.
Limpy Down Under saying referees, the less hair you have, the worse they are. Yeah, that's not a bad theory to go by.
Yeah, they're overcompensating for their shit hairline. You're absolutely spot on.
The more bald they are, the worse they are.
Right, come on. We've got some big boys. Please, someone get on the end of this. Bullet header, top corner. Let's blow
Come on,
it.
lads.
Porro, we just need a good delivery. Right on the sweet spot. It's a good one. Oh, players up. Just couldn't get on it. Moani.
Polo on a Gallagher. Need a good touch
Well
here.
done.
Well done, man. It's a good
ball.
cross. Solanke!
Oh, my Lord Jesus Christ. Please, this guy is fucking atrocious. Everything he's done today in front of goal, he is fucking... Can't sort his feet out.
Yeah,
honestly,
his feet out
it's like
once again.
his feet are too big for his body. It's like he's wearing size 12s. It's a joke. He cannot twist, turn, or get them sorted out. It's like his boots are filled with concrete. Like, what's that? That's pathetic. Even I would do that, and I'm more rounder than him. Oh, come on, Dom. You've had a couple of flashes in front of goal today. You need to take one of them, man. I want to be your fan. You're just making it hard for me. Right, ref. This guy's also taking eternity to get a goal kick underway here. What are we doing?
5 minutes.
Well done, Moani. Oh, Bergval again. He's just standing there, Bergval.
Win it.
Oh, he doesn't even jump. He doesn't even know
where it is. Well done, Romero.
Oh, my God, ref. Oh, my God.
Romero does need
You're
to be
going to
careful.
have to take him off and bring on Danzo. The referee is looking to send him off.
Yeah.
The referee is looking for it. There's nothing there for a second yellow anyway. He's got to take him off. He will get a red card. He is still not over the challenge Broby put on him earlier.
And I mean, you can't go with three of your defenders on a yellow card. Been poor discipline once. I mean, it's one of the many issues that this season.
Is it poor
very
discipline,
poor
or is the
discipline.
referee being quick to hand out the cards though on Tottenham?
I mean, but I do think the challenge that Romero was given a yellow for was pretty justified.
No!
Come out, Kinsky!
Kinsky, what a save. What a save,
He reacted
Kinsky.
so late, though, man.
Once
again, I think he's rooted to his line when he needs to come out and grab it. Because look at this. See, stutters once again. Good save, though, to be fair.
It's a great save, that. That's a great save. Off his bollocks as well. Lovely. Right in the baby makers. There you go. That's going to be sore. Clear this. Moani, not a great hook. We're a bit out of shape here.
Ref, I swear to God, man. He's giving a foul for everything for them, man. For everything, he's giving them a foul.
They're not even allowed to breathe. He's going to start booking them for breathing and taking oxygen.
He's giving a foul for everything.
I think the messaging from De Zerbi has to be, look, the officials against us, but you can't lose your head. You can't. You know, you just can't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's horrible, but you can't lose your head as a player.
Yeah, because we have done so many times this season.
We need half-time to come without sending off. Need De Zerbi to get into some of these players' ears. Clear.
Great clearance from Richie.
Get out there, Gallagher. It's back in. It's cleared.
Good
Well done,
clearance from
Porro.
Porro.
Gallagher follow up. Don't allow him to take it down easy. That'll do. Ref. Thank you. Well done, Destiny. Right, let's see if we can launch one more attack before the half is out. Mr. Zerby screaming about. He's screaming about something. Kinsky
Probably
puts it
telling them.
long. Oh, well done, a doggy. Richie, please. Good ball back to a doggy. Doggy puts it in. No, oh my God! What
Saved
the?
it.
Please, he is useless.
Oh, he gets lucky as well.
Well done, Destiny, a doggy. Good return from Richarlison. So, Solanke probably slow getting across the near post. Gets second light on it.
Oh,
He's just got
falls
to
to him
lift it,
so
maybe.
kindly.
He's tried to squeeze it in at the near post. He's got to lift it or go across the goalkeeper there.
He's just got to probably smash it, really, if he can. He tried to just slide it past him.
Right,
Roofs, to be fair, has probably been the best goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers this season. He's made some ridiculous saves this season.
Porro, we need a good delivery here. It's an in-swinger.
Romero wins it.
It's that goal kick to Sunderland.
Yep.
Oh, that was the chance right before halftime. So
yeah, that right before halftime. That's the one that you
get. 2 or 3
get.
chances where the ball's falling to him today. One of them is a save. One of them he couldn't make proper contact, and the other one he couldn't sort his feet out.
Yeah, that was the easiest of them, though.
Oh man.
Well, we're not
Yeah,
1-0 down at least.
At least we're not
Probably, you
losing.
could say both teams should have scored, to be honest, in this first half. Both teams should have scored. You can make the case. So,
But you know what? Look, I think
it's been much better, to be fair. Yeah.
It's been a better half than what we're used to seeing. We're creating a few more chances than what we're used to seeing. I'd argue still out of possession. I think that still needs to be sorted out. Too many of these players want to take a breather out of possession rather than actually sort of muck in. There's too many passes that make their way through the lines too easy without being unchallenged. But in terms of in possession, the passing out from the back and generally the long balls that we've got, we've mixed it up. It hasn't all just been passed out from the back. We've mixed it up. Even the long balls that we've played, it's gone into the striker's feet. It's been accurate. We've been able to hold it up. The play out from the back into the midfield, into the forward line has been good. We are just missing that final quality in the final third, whether it's been the cross, picking out the pass, or the shot. Solanke sorting his feet out. It's just been that final finish on the ball or that final moment has just let us down really today. But apart from that, it's been a fairly decent half of football compared to what we're used to seeing in general over the course of this season. Is it perfect? No. Is there still things to iron out? Yes. But we're in this game going into the second half. Referee, unfortunately, has put us in a very precarious position. I think Romero got a yellow card for that tackle on Broby, which I think is harsh. I think he wins the ball. Don't think it should have been a yellow card. And if it was a yellow card, then Broby should have been booked the first time around on challenge on Romero, which means the second yellow the yellow he picked up for the Porro challenge means he should have been off. The fact that he's still allowed to be on the pitch and cause us problems, and if he ends up scoring, that's because the referee has allowed it to happen. If one of our players end up getting sent off, because he's also booked Van de Ven for absolutely nothing as well, again, he sent them off for absolutely fuck all. You know what I mean? This isn't even about a discipline issue. They've been allowed to make challenges. For instance, Broby made the challenge on Romero. Richarlison spun his guy in behind and was pulled down. No yellow cards. The minute we win one challenge, yellow card. Yellow card to you, Van de Ven. Yellow card to you, Porro. He is changing the course of this game. He's allowing them to get physical with us, and the minute we do it back, all of a sudden, it's not allowed and he's booking our players. But I think this is where the Zerbi has to earn his money. He has to get into some of these players. Like, look, I get it. It's frustrating. The referee's against us. Feels like we're being refereed to a different stand and playing a different game. But what you cannot do is lose your heads. We have to go and win this ourselves. Let's prove to us that we can go and do this. You cannot lose your heads. Now, it begs the question, with Romero and Van de Ven, not too concerned about Porro, but Romero and Van de Ven have had a history of red cards this season. They've been frequent this season. Does he make a change and bring in a Danzo for instance, off the bench and put him in there. Or maybe he might even look at it and go, well, maybe one of them, him or Dragosin, might be a bit more physically equipped to be able to deal with Broby a little bit as well. So it might actually force his hand in making the change. But we cannot afford to lose our heads here and end up getting a silly sending off and ruin this game. Because if we can keep it like this, we will eventually score one to be able to win it. But we do need a bit more luck from the referee. Even the penalty decision is a joke. Fair enough, I take it that the guy gets a touch on the ball on the first tackle from behind. But then Moani gets a touch on the ball. The guy coming across sliding him takes him out. Not given. You know what I mean? We are being refereed to a different standard. And the referee is changing the course of this game and the momentum in this game. That penalty was at a key time for Tottenham. Overruled. You know, then the yellow cards start coming out. You know, he is changing the effect we can have on this game and changing the momentum with his decisions. And it's been like that all season long against Tottenham Hotspur. I am sick of refereeing. I'm sick of the VAR. The whole system, it needs to be gutted and fucking cleansed this summer because it is becoming an absolute laughingstock and it's killing us right now. It's absolutely killing us. We are trying to get back to doing the right things on the football pitch, but sometimes you need a couple of decisions to go your way, or you just need to be able to be refereed to the same standard as the opposition, and we're not, and it hasn't helped us in this game. And I
I
feel
mean,
sorry for the players in that regard today.
I do think Romero's challenge was a yellow card challenge, but I think Brabi should honestly not even be on the pitch. I think he's made 3 or 4 dodgy challenges that I think would all be classified as yellow cards, pretty much straightforward ones, if you ask me, to be honest. Like, especially that first one they had on Romero. The fact that the referee did not give that as a yellow card. I mean, what do you expect as Romero? Like, how can you let that just sort of happen to you and not maybe stand up for yourself in some way as well? And then also, just insane that then Romero puts in not even as bad of a challenge, and then immediately is booked for it. And then also, I think Pedro Porro is booked for just dissent. It's just seems like Sunderland are just getting away with far more than we are. It has been a very physical game, to be honest. And I would probably, if I were De Zerbi, try to calm down some of these players because we've seen so many times Romero loses his head, Van de Ven has lost his head, so many players have lost their head, and we have either made a mistake because of it that's led to a goal conceded. It's led to red cards. It's just led to the team capitulating. So he does need to find a way to calm down these players, take their minds off of the refereeing decisions and also the fact that Sunderland are getting away with things. And I think he also is going to have to think about substitutions in that manner. Take off a Romero, bring on a Kevin Danzo, potentially bring on a Palhinha, because if you still want to provide some physical edge and some steel, you know, Palhinha will come on, obviously not be on a
I
yellow
think,
card, could maybe take away some of that burden away from Van de Ven from Romero in terms of the physical battle
yeah,
with guys like Brabi. So I'd consider a change there. And I'd also consider not, this isn't in relation to the discipline, but in relation to the chances, I think you got to take off one of
Solanke and
Richarlison
Richie.
or Solanke because they've had the best chances tonight. Solanke had that very good chance at the end there. I kind of agree with you. The other ones, he kind of made a meal of, really, like he just couldn't sort his feet out. That one was a pretty easy chance. I think that he's got to slip away because it was fortunate to fall to his feet, and he did have some time to think about the finish and just tried to slide it by the goalkeeper, and it wasn't a very convincing effort. And then Richarlison, I know it was really early on in the game, so it's kinda easy to forget it, but Richarlison had that one where I'll be honest, like, again, like any Premier League striker, I think, should be doing
Mm,
so much better with that. I mean, he had all the time in the world to pick out where he wanted to shoot it or take a touch on the inside and then shoot it from there,
yeah,
and he decides to hit it first time, and it was like a slow 5-mile-an-hour dribbler into the goalkeeper.
yeah,
I think you have to take off one of Solanke or Richarlison because also some of the moves just continue to break down through one of them too, so
yeah.
I know that's not
But
relationship an argument,
I
which
think,
is a huge talking point. The discipline is probably what De Zerbi needs to focus on in the
well, I think if I'm De Zerbi, I'm looking at a number of substitutions. I wouldn't trust Romero or Van de Ven to both not pick up in the second yellow and get sent off. So I'd be making one substitution there. I'd also be looking at taking off Lucas Bergvall. I'm sorry, but what has he offered this half?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Every time Iwani gets the ball out on the right wing, the whole idea is Bergvall to stay a bit more central so that he can pop that in and run in behind again and take it back. Bergvall keeps running off. He keeps running away. So every time Moani puts it in the middle, you're like, Bergvall's gone in behind him. And it's like, read the game, Bergvall. How do you expect him to put it in behind like that? Stay there, 1-2. It's simple. He hasn't offered anything to this game, defensively or going forward. So I would look to rejig that midfield. I'd bring on Paulinia. I'd put him in front of the two centre halves, doing Gray's job. I'd move Gray out there to start linking up with Moani and Porro, and keep Gallagher. Gallagher's actually been good in there today, to be fair, in terms of in possession, and also has worked hard out of possession. And in the forward line, I think you're right. You've got to take off one of Richarlison or Solanke. You cannot play the two of them together. We have learned this so many times this season. You know, they cannot play together. Between the two of them, too many moves break down. He needs to bring in a Matisse Tell or a Xavi, in this second half. And hopefully we can start retaining the ball a little bit more and showing a little bit more quality going forward. But these are little things that De Zerbi is going to have to realize very, very quickly, and hopefully he realizes it, in the second half of these games and does these things. Because I think if he does, I think we can go on and take the win here. I would hope they learn from the Liverpool game. Stay in the game. You will get a chance near the end that you might end up taking. So just stay in the game. Don't lose your discipline. Don't lose your cool. Don't let the referee affect and ruin this game for us. Let's stick in together and let's go and beat them.
Let's take some comments here. Jerome from earlier saying, just trying to find it here. He's saying that referee, though, is crap. Fair, it was not a penalty, but those yellow cards are ridiculous. I think what's frustrating is the yellow cards we've been given. We've seen Sunderland players make very similar challenges, and then the referees either told us to get up or he's called the foul, but then not given a yellow card along with it. And it seems like Spurs have done pretty much the same thing at times, and then immediately he's there to bring the card out. It felt like Brobby made 3 or 4 pretty standard yellow card challenges, and then finally he had to pull one out because he pretty much just elbowed Porro in the stomach and then just shoved him off of the ball when he literally just didn't even need to do that. He could have just went on with the play afterwards, but was probably feeling imperious, feeling invincible with the challenges that he was getting away with. He kind of probably just thought he could lay one into Porro. And then when it comes to the penalty, Jerome, I don't really know if it was a penalty, but it's an example once again of, you've seen Arsenal, plenty of other teams this season being given very, very fortunate decisions by the referee. And you would think that VAR would come and sort of pull it back. But we've been given this logic of, oh, well, it has to be clear and obvious, that it's a clear mistake by the referee. And you've seen them just go along with the referee's decision. It seems like more times now they don't want to overrule the original decision on the pitch. But with Spurs, it seems like we're the exception once again. They just refuse to give us any bit of luck, any bit of fortune, the referees this season, whether it's yellow cards, challenges, penalties. It's absurd. It's absurd, Jerome. We just continue to get no luck. I thought maybe we were entering a new era when we had a penalty given to us there. Tony Yolo saying 4 months as Flat Hat member, no creation in that midfield. We need Xavi and Sarr on the pitch. I don't mind bringing in Xavi Simons for either Bergvall or bring him in for Richarlison and play him on the left, or bring him in for Solanke and then move Richarlison to the middle. Sarr, I love Pop Sarr, don't get me wrong. I can't believe I'm saying this, Dave. I don't think Gallagher's been incredible, but I think he's been better than Lucas Bergvall, and he had a pretty bright first 15 minutes, I actually thought, Conor Gallagher.
Look, when Gallagher's got the ball today, he's punted it forward. He's played it forward. We've got it into the striker's feet. And out of possession, he's worked hard enough. I don't really have a problem with Gallagher's performance today. I kind of have more of a problem with Bergvall's performance. I don't remember doing anything in possession.
Yeah.
And out of possession, I'm not sure what he's contributing either.
I agree.
So for me, we're carrying a passenger in there. He either needs to start showing output for the first 10 minutes of the second half, or get involved in the game, or take him off and look to rejig that midfield 100%.
I agree.
I'm not sure that midfield is 100% the problem here. It's a physical game. I can understand having the 3 bodies in the midfield. I think the problem is with Richarlison and Solanke, just let you down in pivotal moments.
Yeah. I think if you bring on Xavi Simons, less of a chance of one of the moves breaking down with Richarlison and Solanke playing off of each other and playing together. And then I agree with you in that. I mean, Gallagher, he's not had a ton of touches, but when he has had it, he's not been that negative like he often was under Tudor and under Thomas Frank. And I wouldn't say he's even given the ball away like in any sloppy ways either. Whereas at times, Bergvall, like I said, when Colomwani's receiving it with his back to his defender and he needs a bit of help and he's trying to play a nice one-time pass or flick, Bergvall is just running, as he tends to do, like a chicken with his head cut off, like just looking busy, but not actually making intelligent runs or making the right option for a player. Because sometimes he's that guy, Dave, for me, that people like him because he looks busy, Bergvall, but he's not actually doing something, in my opinion, that's very intelligent. He's supposed to be providing an option for Kolomwani, and at times he's, in my opinion, running away from him than actually
Look,
helping him.
he runs around, right? It's enthusiastic, but to what avail? Like, what good is it
Yeah.
if he's not affecting the game? And for instance, sometimes he does too much running. When Mwani, like you seen there, right?
Frank even accused him of that. Remember, he said, "Yeah, it sometimes
Yeah,
does too much running." Yeah, yeah.
that you seen
Sure.
for right near the end of the half, one of the chances that we nearly created. Destiny Adogi takes the ball out on the sideline, chests it into Richarlison, and then they get down the wing. Anytime Mwani gets the ball on the sideline, Bergvall's whole job is to operate on the center of the right hand side of the pitch. And he's gone in behind Mwani. It's like, what do you want the guy to do?
Yeah.
There's no room out on the touchline to work to get that to you. Stay inside. It's pointless running. And he gets praised for it, which fucking blows my mind.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's pointless. Stay still. How many managers? Actually, a few managers have come in at Tottenham and said about this guy. He moves too much sometimes.
Yeah, just needs to provide an option.
Yeah, he doesn't know when sometimes it's best just to stand still.
Yeah.
It's like he's got ADHD.
Well, some of the intelligence of certain players is to be providing an option for a player or make the right run in behind or show for the ball in the right situations. That's also part of being a good player, is to know how to be helpful to your teammate who is on the ball, to be that option for them, whether, like I said, it's running behind or coming short for it. It's part of the intelligence of the game that maybe we don't often talk about enough.
He lacks severely in that.
Tin Man 007, good to have you, Tin Man. Appreciate your support and your generosity. He's saying, yeah, he is a liability, but if Romero did what Brobby had done, they would be crying for life imprisonment.
Yeah.
As for this Sky commentary, I mean, he's giving the finger. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, for probably turning off the Sky commentary, it's infuriating. I think there was also one of those challenges early on, Tin Man. I know you're talking about Brobby there, but I believe it was Alderete, right? Or someone made that challenge. That was a clean challenge, don't get me wrong. But then his studs literally hit whoever it was in the kneecap afterwards. And how many times have we seen Romero been given that as a red card and other players be given a yellow for it at times? It's just the double standards I just don't get anymore.
Romero was booked for his first challenge today.
Yeah.
It just goes to show, as soon as Romero makes a challenge, it's card. Anyone else to get let away with it. We are being refereed to a different standard. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. If Romero makes the challenge with the high knee, he's red carded. And if Romero makes that challenge that Broby made on him, he's red carded. It's fucking disgraceful.
And then Tony Yolo saying, does Irby put Gallagher on a diet during the break? He's looked like a different player. Like I said, ain't been incredible, but he's been a lot better than what I remember under Tudor and under Thomas Frank, to be fair to him.
About to get the second half underway here. No substitution. So he's putting a lot of faith in Romero Van de Ven here.
Yeah, that's a big risk. But please, everybody, do smash the like button. Would appreciate it. But we descend into a second half here. Need to take advantage of some of these chances, though. Richarlison or Solanke.
Yeah. Well done.
Opportunity here for Richarlison. Win it, man.
It's a 2-on-1.
He looks like he's in quicksand.
Well done.
Come on, Richie.
Free ref. Come on, Richie.
It's all right. That's all right.
It's a throw-in. That'll do. I'd rather that than him just run down the line and kick it out for a goal kick. Honestly.
Mukiele needing some attention.
Richarlison catching with the studs. Or Solanke. Which one of them?
Inching our way up the pitch.
Look, if it has to be fucking done this way, it has to be done this way.
Are we going to do a long throw? No, we are playing it short, it seems. No, it does look like we'll go long throw.
Oh, my God.
Thought that would change under De Zerbi.
Today, at least get it into the 6-yard box. All their long throws have reached it.
Yeah, he's not really the best long thrower, Lucas Bergvall.
It's not a bad one. It's causing chaos.
And the referee's there to blow up.
My God.
it feels like if we fart in the box, we're gonna give them.
We are not allowed to compete on a physical aspect at all in games of football. We're just not. How many long throws have they thrown in and it's been a wrestling match in there? The minute we get physical, free kick, free out. Let's relieve the pressure on Sunderland. I am fed up with these referees, man. How can you ever win a game of football?
Get there, Gallagher. Win this, you doggy.
Well done, right, Richie. Well done, Rich.
Ref. Are you fucking serious, man? This referee, I'm gonna lose it. That looked like a foul.
Things I don't want to say.
That looked like a foul to me.
Oh,
pressure, Barracks.
Win this, Richie. Make the right pass. Well done, Gallagher. Good touch. Oh, shit.
I kind of dribbled in the wrong direction there.
Romero, you can't foul him, Romero. Well done. Gray, you have to come across and help him now. Come across and take that out.
He's cutting inside. Don't let him.
Burrow, deal with this. Well done. Well done, Burrow. Go on, Moani.
Colo, good pace.
Well done, Moani. Ref, that's a fucking yellow card. He's absolutely capitulated in mid-air. It's got to be a yellow. Just because he comes over and picks him up, it doesn't mean...
Has he not given anything? If he's not given anything once again...
Oh, my Lord.
He's not giving anything. This referee, man. Oh, my God. Even the commentators as well, just laughing about it. It's insane.
Good ball, Gallagher.
Turned Richie. Good
ball, Richie.
Megs him.
Bergval.
Finds
Back
Richie.
To Richie. No, it's a heavy touch. It's a fucking heavy touch. Oh, my Lord Jesus Christ. Please get one of them off the pitch and get on Matisse Tell. I am begging you.
Does well, Bergval, to find Richie.
Really well. Oh, what is that from Richie? And it's a corner kick, by the way. How's he giving a goal kick there?
I think he ricocheted it off for Jarlson. Yeah, it's just, how is that his first touch?
Oh, just a bit of composure, Jack. Just a touch. Just a little light, deft touch. Just a little deft touch. Is he incapable? Bergval, will you go and put pressure on the ball instead of jumping around like a fucking jack in the box? That's all he's doing. He's just on his toes like this. Go and press. Jesus Christ, kid. That's way too easy. Well done, Mickey van der Ven.
That's fine. Al, Ben, when we escape the refs on the pitch, Ben, we can't escape the VAR off of it.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point, Al. Oh, my God. Richie, sort your feet out. Oh, my God. He's giving it away. Richie, give me a heart attack there.
Haul him off. Just take... I'll be forgiven if he
just
scores.
Take off Richie or Slanky.
If he scores, but like Jesus Christ.
Well, if you put Richie up front, at least he doesn't have to take part in the build-up down the sides.
Who knew when we were going to sell Kane and Son, it was going to be a Richie and Solanke partnership? I mean, ref, thank you.
Gray. Moves it out wide to Porro. He's got some time here. See Bergval. A good run from Bergval. It's overhit by Porro. Typical. Come on, boys. Well done. Well done by Gray. Yeah, I'd bring on Xavi or Tell. Personally, I prefer Tell. Because then you can just make an easy swap on the left wing.
At least he gives you a bit of excitement from that left hand.
I think you would have quality in some of these positions.
Yeah. Well, a bit more quality anyway. Romero.
Good ball.
Good,
Into
great ball.
Udogie. Ref!
That's got to be a free. That one has to be.
Ref!
He's just bundled into him after he's took it down. It has to be a free kick, that.
Great ball from Romero.
It's an unbelievable ball. Hang on.
Two
He
arms
booked
across
Van
his
de Ven.
face and his chest.
But did he not book Van de Ven for the exact same challenge and Broby down the other end?
Again, and he's also not even made any contact with the ball. He's also hooked his legs into Udogie's legs, and it's not even anything.
Literally
Caught his
booked
leg.
Van de Ven for the same thing in the first half. Literally.
Not even given as a foul. Not even looked at. Well done, Gallagher. Oh, heads at the wrong direction, though. Again, how's that not given as a foul there? Holy shit.
I can't watch Bergvall jog.
I can't watch this game sometimes. It's just this referee's going to do my head in.
He needs to take Bergvall off. He's just doing absolutely
Passenger.
nothing. I'm just watching him jog around like this, but not do anything. Even there, look, can't even get close to him. He's 5 yards off him. Now he's going to jump around here back and forward like an idiot.
Clothesline across the neck on Udogie. Last time I checked, that was a foul, says Ed Sweeting. And he hooked his legs, too.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't shoulder to shoulder either.
Well done, Pedro.
Which is
How are we
something he
not winning
pointed
that?
out to Van de Ven when he booked him, by the way. He said it's not shoulder to shoulder, so that one wasn't. Oh, no.
Skips past him.
No.
Well done, Romero.
Romero.
Lucas
Take him off.
gets lucky.
No.
He still loses it. How are you still losing it there, man? You give 3 chances. Take Bergvall off, if anything, now. Take Bergvall off.
Can't be losing the ball there like that.
Thought it was Richarlison the way those touches were, and then I realized it was Lucas Bergvall. They had the same color hair.
He's just a passenger. The game's passing him by. Just take him off and let's get in some impact.
King Hoddle, get Bergvall off. He's totally off the pace. Totally agree. K32, Bergvall's headless chicken often is.
He's not. He just hasn't done anything. He hasn't won one bit of possession out of possession. He's not even close to winning it. And in possession, he's doing nothing.
Limpy Down Under saying, I'm convinced at this point that the referee just got confused earlier with the penalty and thought it was the Sunderland player. Yeah, exactly. He thought he was giving Sunderland a penalty, and then he realized he was like, oh, shit. And then he asked VAR to bail him out.
Slanky, you're the striker. Will you go and press the ball?
Win this. Free
Richie,
header.
it's a free header, Mitchie. You got to go and challenge him, kid.
Well done, Gallagher. Okay,
Well,
ref.
that's a
Okay,
fucking
ref.
yellow. That is a yellow. There's assault charges with that one, surely.
Tell Anchovy on, please, says Outer. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame.
Even just one of them, and Paulinho will do.
Yeah. Game is absolutely in the balance, though, it feels like.
Look, we're still in it. We're usually fucking 2 or 3 down by now, and it's usually over.
Yeah,
So.
that's fair. Come on, lads. We need to take advantage of whatever chance comes our way. And we need a fucking foul. And we need a decision from a referee. Because we know we're going to get taken out if we even create a chance. Because these Sunderland players are able to get away with anything. Good time,
Well done,
Gray. Well done, Gray.
Well done, Gray. Good ball, Gray. Good ball, Gray. Come on, Destiny.
Overhit.
He's telling Archie to
Probably played short.
Yeah, just play it shorter. That guy, I've never seen 2 punchable faces in my life. Vinay and Johan Lang.
Toniolo, are we sure Richie is Brazilian? His touch, shake my head. I mean, like I said, I think he needs to give up his passport, give it to someone more deserving.
Probably find out he's probably more from Barbados or somewhere like that. It was altered at birth.
Looks like some movements happening on the bench.
Did it look like? Was he pulling in there?
I think I saw Jed Spence. Triple change, apparently.
I think Paulini is coming in there as well.
They're saying it could be a triple change. Deal with this.
No,
Why is that so easy?
Deal with it.
Eric Val, please.
Oh my
please.
God, someone, please. Well done,
Oh,
Gallagher.
come on,
Come on, Moani. Come on, Moani. Play him.
Oh my God.
What's he giving it back for? What's he giving it back for? For what? For what?
Saying for a handball. I think it hit
There's
him
no
in the
handball.
face. He's saying it hit him in the face.
But are you not supposed to let it continue? Wait for VAR to tell you you're wrong. Thought that was the game.
Saying it's for a handball.
It's disgraceful.
Can't
Papa
get
Matasar,
anything,
Paulinia, and Tell all coming on. So I'm assuming Bergvall is one to definitely come off in that midfield.
Yeah.
I'm assuming with Charlison potentially coming off, or maybe Solanke.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what the other
Question is if
midfielders
he's
come
taking off 2 midfielders.
Yeah, whether it's Gallagher or Gray.
Let's go.
I can't believe he's given a free kick for that, the referee.
I think he's apparently he thought it was a handball.
I thought you're supposed to be sure when you make a decision as ref. Sorry.
And it looked clear and obvious to me. Colomwani is right. It looked clear and obvious to me. It looked like it hit off his head, not his hand. Well done. Good play. Really good play. Find Richie. Richie, you got time here, kid.
Time, Richie. Shoot.
Have a shot.
Oh my God, it's the worst effort I've ever seen on goal.
It's the same chance. It's the same exact chance.
Doesn't even get a backlift on it. He just passes it to the keeper.
Does the same thing. Why is he doing the exact same thing?
He's trying to use the player's legs to put it into the far corner, but like there's no power behind it. He just pass it to the goalkeeper.
Also, just make the angle easier on yourself. Like you have so much time. Take him on, create a bit of an angle, and then fire it across.
Exactly. Go on the outside of him.
You have so many options there, and he decides to do the hardest thing. Oh, he's had the 2 easiest chances tonight. Got to take off him or Solanke, please. I mean, it looks like it will be. It's going to be Tell. Tell is definitely coming off for one of them.
What I will say is Richarlison has, even though he's been crap, he is having more of an impact on the game than Solanke.
Yeah, I agree.
Close it down. Deflected.
Oh my fucking God, Kinsky.
He's gone way too early as well, Kinsky.
For fuck's sake. Just as we had a chance.
Just as we're about to make a triple substitution as well. Fuck me.
Just when we have a chance going their way, and then we score, and then they score from a deflected shot from outside the box from a fullback.
Oh, fuck me. Heads are dropped. Players are furious. Let's see if they can regalvanize themselves. Let's have a look at this. Richarlison is too late on that anyway. He should have been anticipated the mistake. He just runs inside Gallagher, first of all. That's actually shocking by Gallagher. It's way too easy. He's cutting way too easy on Conor Gallagher there. Deflection off Mickey Van de Ven. You know what? There's not even a lot Kinsky can do there. Maybe the question is, has he already gone a bit too early?
I think he's gone very, very early.
But he's just blew by.
No, look how wrong-footed he is. Look how wrong-footed he is. He's got to be far more balanced than that. Especially with it being outside the box. Does he really need to dive that soon when it's outside the box?
No.
And also, as a goalkeeper, you know it's about to go through 3-4 players.
Thing is,
you know it's going to take a deflection. It'd be very odd if it didn't take a deflection.
Yeah. Gallagher also shouldn't be letting him blow inside him that easy either. Shocking. Good ball. Red.
It's a yellow. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't do this anymore with the ref. I can't do this anymore. Oh my God.
That's a fucking second yellow. He's pushed them in together. That's a second yellow. Send him off. This guy has been allowed more challenges and more reckless fucking challenges than anybody else on the football pitch today. It's two-handing the shove back. He knows what he's doing. Send him off.
Is he just going to let Robbie get away with this?
Yeah. Referee is at an absolute howler today. Even De Zerbi's fucking saying it there. He's pushed them. VAR is surely checking this, surely. Wani, what you doing? Let him get booked. If he wants to get booked, let him. Pull him away from the referee for him, Wani.
Surely he needs to give him a second yellow here.
Well, VAR should be checking this. I mean, he's literally two hands on the back, pushed him. That's a yellow card anywhere else on the pitch. Like, this guy has had 3 or 4 challenges this afternoon.
I mean, that 3 or 4 is being conservative. I feel like he had 3 or 4 yellow card challenges in the first half alone. How many, chat, how many challenges has Robbie gotten away with that have debatably been yellow cards? Every single one of them, it feels like.
And also, you'd argue the challenge on Tell up in the other corner was a fucking card as well.
And yeah, and he waved it off.
Romero got booked for the exact same challenge.
He waved it off as well, that challenge on Tell up the pitch earlier.
Brandon Austin praying for an opportunity here. Look at him. Oh, we've a lot of work to get back in this game now. Surely VAR are gonna tell the referee he's got to go here. Like there, Richarlison should have been already pouncing on that. He doesn't. And look at Gallagher here.
Yeah, it does get beat
What
very
is
easily.
that? That is fucking shocking from Gallagher. It's absolutely shocking. It's double deflection.
He is so off balance there. I just don't understand that. And he's diving so early.
I think Van de Ven's cursing him there.
I also just think, like, as a goalkeeper too, if he's shooting it into 3-4 players, you do have to sometimes just react late.
Reactionary save. That's what it's called, yeah.
They do those drills where they hit it into those cones or those pylons and they have to react to the bounce of the ball.
Tony Olo says, why take out Gray and keep Gallagher on? I mean, I would have took Gallagher off for allowing him to cut inside him that easily, to be honest with you. Would have hauled him off for that. Looks like Danzo's getting ready, so Romero will be coming off here. It's not looking good. Romero's coming off. Danzo has his shin pads on.
This is the thing, too, with the referee not giving Robbie a second yellow here. Do we just think that 2 Spurs players just decide to collide into each other in a situation like that? Clearly, one of them was shoved into the other player.
Exactly.
The only reason they would be colliding with each other here
look,
is
2 hands on the back. Look. I mean, it's disgraceful, this ref. And the referee's right there as well. That's the thing. It's not like he's ages away. Sunderland players are laughing with him. They can't even believe he's got away with it. That blood on his head, so he's going to have to come off.
See, again, like, he's caused a concussion from 2 players, and he's not blowing it up as a foul or a second yellow. Why would 2 players do that to each other if there wasn't any influence from an opposition player? Robbie should be sent off 2 times over. I feel like he had enough challenges in the first half to be sent off, and then now in this one as well. Daylight robbery.
Yeah. Now, he's going to deal with the incident now. Surely now.
Whatever happened to two-handed pushes in the back not being a foul, right? You see that happen so many times where a
Yeah.
defender just falls over from a two-handed push. They give it
No,
every
no.
single time.
It is a foul and a card against a Tottenham player. This is what people need to start understanding. But when it happens to us, it's not. There's a reason why I get incensed by officials. Romero doesn't want to come off here. He is incensed. Do you know what? I think he thinks his season is over. He's almost looking emotional, to be fair.
Well, do you think it could be a long-term injury? Do you think
Yeah,
that's
I
what
think
it
he
is?
realizes his season is done. Look at him, he's crying. Yeah, he knows his season's over. He's obviously done this before. He knows. You just know by looking at him. He knows.
Fuck's sake, man. From bad to worse.
You don't leave like that just getting a substitute, right?
It's gone
Yeah.
from bad to worse.
Yeah, he's clearly distressed. I think he knows his season's done. Potentially his World Cup too, by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. He's thinking about the World Cup.
Or maybe he's just crying because he didn't get to capitulate fucking Broby. For anyone tuning in, by the way, that's not hair dyeing Kinsky's hair. That is blood from Broby, and he hasn't got his second yellow, which is disgusting. Come on, Matisse.
Whip this one in towards the back stick.
Well done, Colo. Corner.
Well done.
Come on, Spurs. Let's get an equaliser here.
Al Ben saying everyone is against Spurs, even the commentators. I mean, I so many times as well. They're like laughing about some of these decisions as well, like saying like, "Oh, I don't know what the referee's supposed to be doing there. Why would he give him a card?" You know, making these types of comments. It's just, I would have already turned the game off at this point. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
You already see people saying they're out. They can't handle the corruption. Come on, Spurs, please.
Brings it down. Under his feet.
Good ball, Kinsky. Poro, come at me yet.
Don't let him out. Well done, Kev. Palhinha does well here.
Ref, well done. Job on that one. Right, come on, Spurs. Let's get it into Matisse feet. Let's see what he can do.
Worried about how we're going to progress it without Romero and Archie Gray.
Yeah.
Is Kinsky doing ball rolls?
Game is gone. Danzo.
Should be worried about saving a ball rolling in his direction. Good ball from Danzo.
Come on, Matisse. Time and space, kid.
Ref?
No, he doesn't have to beat the Mukiela.
That's stupid.
No.
Gogi. That's stupid.
It's fucking dumb.
It's a great ball from Kevin Danzo. Out wide.
He's going to be another one of them afternoons in front of goal. But next up, we potentially take off Solanke, move Mwani down the middle, and bring on Xavi Simons.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Solanke's even really touched the ball in the second half.
Yeah, Matisse is struggling up against Nordi Mukiela.
See Paulinho. Porro goes long. Get there. Dom, it's overhit from Pedro once again.
Right, take it down. Someone.
Good header. Good job by Colo.
No foul. Well done, Destiny Adogi. That's bloody brilliant defending. That's fucking brilliant defending. Now move it quickly. Move it wider up the pitch.
It's a yellow.
That's a yellow. That has to be a bloody yellow card.
Come on, Toe. Good ball. Solanke! Oh!
She couldn't generate the power behind it. Difficult one, too.
That was probably his best effort, and it was the hardest of the chances.
Yeah, it was just difficult to generate the power there.
The other ones you should have done better with. Ugh.
3 Spurs players there, and he still gets
Get there, pal.
We are way too passive out of possession, man. We're not hungry enough out of possession. 15 minutes to go. It doesn't look like we're winning this one today, Spurs fans. Chances have dried up.
Yeah. Time, Pedro. Pedro, you have so much time.
They're panicked now.
Pedro is sometimes playing as if he's in a Sean Dyche team. I swear to God. He had so much time there.
So much time. There's just no need to punt it.
And he's pumping it long to one striker alone as well. It's not like he had 2 strikers to play it up to.
Just brain dead.
It just seems to be Pedro Porro's new fetish, is just to hit it as hard as he can in every situation.
Yeah. People saying, why are we hoofing it? Because we've lost all composure. The minute we go one behind, we screw ourselves.
Well, they've gone back to
Toniolo,
factory settings of Frank and
yeah.
Tudor.
Toniolo says, we so need a total rebuild. I'm just tired of these players that take the joy of watching Spurs. It sucks, man. We are just so toothless going forward. It's unbelievable. So toothless going forward. Like before, like we've had chances to convert to them. We've dribbled the shots at the goalkeeper. And at times haven't even hit the target. It's just so toothless.
That's the thing is, I think you could make the argument that both teams should have scored in the first half. It should have been, we should have been 1-0 up. I mean, Sunderland also wasted chances. But we should have scored in that first half. We had enough chances in that first half. And then the second half, you would say it's probably dried up for the most part, apart from that Richarlison chance. That was the only thing I can think of that was really a true chance. What's frustrating about those two Richarlison chances is they were pretty identical to each other, and he did the exact same thing both times.
And the Porro who sitting and goes and gives away a fucking
God.
free kick. Oh, this team just has no guts in it.
Well done, Kev.
Can we see one moment of quality from somebody? Now we're reverting back to passing it backwards. Come
on. I think it was a mistake to take off Gray. He was the guy that would be able to just get his foot on the ball, help us control it a bit more. I think with Gallagher and Paulinho, we're going to struggle.
Oh,
what the fuck?
In the holy Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
It's fucking shit. Oh my God.
Like, genuinely, what was that from Destiny Udogie?
Some ounce of composure, guys.
I don't even know, like, under no pressure at all. Just balloons it into midfield. Where there's not even a Spurs player within 20 yards of him. Under no pressure. What the fuck?
Oh my Lord!
Kinsky,
what is wrong with this
two hands?
What is wrong with this team? There's two of them there. Can one of them not have a bit of communication between them? Why are they challenging for the same fucking ball? There's not even a Sunderland player in there. We're beating ourselves now. We're just beating ourselves. He could
two hands.
And we could have the possession of the ball. Oh my!
I mean, that's keeper every day of the week. You just shout keep. Shout keeper.
We're cooked today. We're done. We were beaten as soon as that goal went in.
You shout keeper, and you grab it with two hands. He's forgotten he has two hands.
Porro's lost composure. Destiny Udogie's lost composure. Kinsky's lost composure.
All Pedro Porro knows how to do is just clear it now.
Oh, no. It's too simple. It's too simple. It's too simple. Good
Great block.
Who's that? Mickey Van der Ven. Please try and at least salvage a draw from this. People saying, yes, Xavi on. Yeah, I agree at this point. Nothing to lose. Get Solanke off. Put Wani up front. Get Simmons on. That's just your luck, the goal they scored. That's just your luck when you're down there, innit? The deflection. Oh, they took on Mukiele. Hopefully now that gets fucking Tell into the game. Hopefully they've made a mistake there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Challenging for the same ball again.
It does feel like that Ozzy Ardiles story or whatever it was, where 11 men playing against nobody and we would score on ourselves,
Yeah.
or whatever that story was. We'd find a way to have an own goal with nobody even playing against. Good
Well
play.
done, Moani. Come on, Porro. Well done.
Well done, Moani. Ref!
Penalty. He's not giving it. He's afraid to make a decision.
He just hates Moani.
I want to replay that.
Knowing that he gave him a penalty earlier, just hates him. Moani. Fair play.
Too much there. You got to press, boys. There's no point in sitting back. You got to go man for man here. Did Sarr come on that time?
Yeah, he came on with the triple substitution.
Jeez, he hasn't
He's
done
barely
anything.
touched the ball. He's not gotten in the game. Oh my God, Udogie is also just getting worse.
Time, Porro.
All right,
come
boys,
on, Moani.
get forward
Put your head
now.
up.
Win this.
Oh,
Gallagher,
my God.
man. How are we not winning that?
Well done, Destiny.
Well done,
Right,
Tell.
time, Moani. Time.
Solanke.
Not sure about that one.
Oh my God, Udogie. I have no words for this man in the last 10 minutes. We're just shit.
Please, Simmons, come on and produce something. Yeah, Gallagher has to come off. He's cooked. He's gay. He's run his legs into the ground today.
Forced into our final change. Can't bring anyone else on.
Right, got to get on with it quick. We can't wait for the perfect option. Come on. Danzo, move that. Onto Van der Ven. One touch and move it. 10 touches. What happened to the 1-2 touch we were screaming about in training? Come on. Sir.
Have an idea what you want to do with it, man. See Xavi in the pocket. Now get your head up.
I want to see Matisse Tell run at down that side now, since they've made the sub. Oh, holy shit. Fucking hell. 10 minutes passing it around the back to boot it out of fucking play. De Zerbi is losing his bloody mind. Look at him.
We're ending this with a whimper. Started brightly, ending with a whimper.
Yeah. It's just so demoralizing.
He can fuck off.
Yeah, he can definitely fuck off. He shouldn't be on the pitch even. Let's get it underway quickly. Time is of the essence here.
If they get a penalty, I'm going to lose my mind.
Just because they're asked for it, they're going to check it. There's no way there's a penalty there. Danzo's done nothing there. I'm sorry, there's no way. There's no way. You can't have two players assault Mawani in the box and both collide into him and not give a penalty and then give that as a penalty. There's absolutely no way. No one within a yard of Sarr to header that onto there. It's just positioning is all wrong now as well. It's all just gone out the window. Oh my God, we can't even do the basics anymore.
Oh my God.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse the longer this goes on.
Ref? Wasn't Paulinho fouled there? Oh my God, they're just dicing through us. Kinsky.
Do you know what? It's just the way we've capitulated after going one down. We have completely capitulated. Everyone needs to push up now behind Solanke here. Danzo wins it. Mawani can't get it under control. We're dicking about with the fucking ball at 1-0 down.
Get it out of your feet.
Ball. Jesus Christ, we are fucking useless. Destiny, good defending. Come on, Matisse, please produce something for me. You're my hope today.
Xavi. Come on, Xavi.
Please, Xavi. Good ball into. Give it back to him. No,
Hell.
come on, Matisse. Corner. That's a corner. He's headed that. Approaching the 90 minutes now. Let's see how long we've got added on, but it doesn't really matter. We're not creating.
Yeah, we don't look. We've gotten worse as the game's gone on. Far better in the first half than we have been in the second half, which is why we should have scored in the first half. Because we really, apart from the Charleston chance, have created pretty much nothing.
Nothing in the second half, no. Now he wants to, 11 minutes added on. Okay. 11 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if Sunderland have created a whole lot in the second half. It's kind of like
I think a lot of that was, well, it's the deflected effort in it. It's...
Apart from that, though, I was far more nervous about them scoring in the first half. Like, I think we got away with it in the first half, them not scoring. The second half, I mean, I don't think they really teams I mean, they look better than us, don't get me wrong. Ref,
that's a free kick. And it's a yellow.
Oh, he's found his yellow card.
90th minute, he's found his yellow card. Well done, prick. But Matisse tell us to keep going at this guy now. He can't make them challenges again. He's had his one. Keep getting the ball to Matisse and running at him. Can we get a quality delivery here? Even just a deflection. I don't even care what part it comes off. Just fucking put it into the net. And let's make a go of it for the last 10 minutes.
Knowing Pedro, he's going to overhit it.
Yeah, oh yeah, Something wild is coming
Just
here.
Just keep it on the pitch, Toro. Just keep it within the lines, please. Keep it in play.
Either won't beat the first man or else it's going out of play. But if you can get good whip on this and get people across it, this could go anywhere. Oh! Corner kick, not bad.
Wasn't a great cross. I think we got away with that one. Kind of just hit it straight into roofs. Yeah, that's not it. I think he maybe went for goal there, selfishly.
Deserby's fuming. Corner kick.
Come on, boys. We
Please.
shithouse another corner goal. Another set piece. Oh, Danzo flying at it.
Someone come and get the ball off him. Urgency here, guys. Urgency. Long throw. Don't even win the first header, I mean. Man on, Xavi. Well done. Well done.
Well done, Pedro.
Good ball. Go at him. Go at him. Just stabs it in and hope there. Porro.
Get out wide to Colo. Porro.
Fucking shocking cross. Danzo keeps it alive. Destiny Adogi.
Well done, Tell.
Back to Adogi.
Slides it across. Well done, Colo.
One he is.
Paulinho. Bike. Ref. Oh, and he blows that.
That's the one he gives. Are you?
That's rough. Honestly. Oh, he's getting really high up there on my shit list for referees, this guy.
Unfortunately, Tyler, it is real. Every moment of it.
Get turned.
Solanke, it's confirmed. The guy's fucking useless.
Yeah.
He moves like a bag of shit.
Yeah. Both of our strikers today move like they're in quicksand. He barely even touched the ball this half.
Today was a massive realization. Even trying to play the right way, Solanke and Richarlison are not good enough to be able to keep us up.
Come on, Kev. Good ball. Honestly, I need a fucking 2-foot Brobby myself.
You shouldn't even be on the pitch. It's disgusting.
Come on. Good ball. Pedro! Oh! What a hit. Good play as well.
Ooh, good layoff as well. Whoever laid that off. Was that Destiny Adogi? Yeah, it was, you know. It's much
Two
better.
fullbacks combining. Maxim on the swell in the pass. Oh, he's made 2 very good saves tonight, to be fair, Ropes.
It's right at the keeper as well. Either side, it's probably in.
Yeah, that is right at him, to be fair.
Oh, my holy
Oh,
Lord.
my God, dude. Pedro fucking Porro.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, man, I think he gets a rock on for overhitting it. He just seems, it's like he has a bird in the crowd that he's just trying to show how far he can fucking hit it, how hard he can hit the ball. He doesn't care if he keeps it on the pitch. It's like he's 5 years old trying to show to himself how far he can kick the ball. And regular Porro resumes exactly, Limpy. Oh, my God. Brian Brobby. I mean, I had no opinion of him before this game, and I absolutely hate him.
Again, another Sunday sitting there for the evening worrying about the fate of the football club. Ref, how long do they want to take over this throw in as well, by the way? It's be
2 minutes.
Here, goal kick. Last chance to try and create something here. Kinsky, can we just hurry up and put the ball on the line?
Oh my God.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Can't even do a goal kick anymore.
As soon as we went one down, we couldn't defend, couldn't pass.
Now, what's this shit that SPURS doing even here? He's scooping it through his legs to no one. These guys have lost their heads completely.
Kinsky, we don't have the time, you fucking... If I see you ball roll one more time when we're 1-0 down, you twat. Move it inside. First time round the corner, Matisse.
Get in there, Colo. Oh, not a bad cross. Come on, Kev. Come on, Colo. Oh, tell!
Oh, penalty. Huh? The doggy recycles it back to Sar. Sar, good ball into Xavi. Xavi onto Danzo. Move it out towards Milani. He doesn't.
Get out wide. You had Colo.
Well on Xavi.
Ongoing checks by VAR.
Paro. Oh. Could Solanke have done more there?
He's given a foul.
I'm just thinking Solanke could have been in a better position there.
Yeah, but apparently he gave a foul there on Solanke.
Check still ongoing, did you say?
They were checking. De Zerbi seemed to be suggesting that.
Not given, obviously. Spurs fans are leaving already. Don't blame them. It's the game now. It's 111 minutes reached.
Why are we just letting that go all the way across?
Exactly. Just pump it long.
And again, like, what? Solanke is slow as a fucking...
He hasn't been anywhere near anything in this half. Yeah, there we go.
Very, very
Tottenham
slow
for another
and
win.
boring second half. No, I mean, it was actually all right, I'll be honest, in the first half. Frustrating that we didn't put away the chances and frustrating that we were letting our heads go, but the second half was not even worth getting up for, to be honest. That's just, what would you say, Dave? Maybe 10, 15 minutes of some good stuff, really, from the first half, if even.
Well,
and
look,
then more of the same.
I think first half we looked a little bit brighter. I think what concerns me is, as soon as we went one down, we started seeing more of the same what we've seen all season long. And I think that's what hugely concerns me. It's a deflected effort. It happens. Re-galvanize yourself. Get yourself going again. You see Porro pointing to the head as soon as it goes in like that to everyone to keep the brain. What's his next action? Panic, pump it fucking long. You know what I mean? As soon as we conceded, we lost all ability to be able to track a runner, tackle, pass, create, cross, shoot, battle, take goal kicks, take throw-ins, take corners. We just absolutely capitulated when we went one down. But again, even before that deflected effort, Solanke, 2 or 3 chances, fucking atrocious. Apart from that, didn't really get near the ball all game. Richarlison, 2 chances, both dribbled into the goalkeeper's hands, and then he had a heavy touch as well, when, all it needs is a deft touch and a finish. We don't take our chances when we're in the game.
Yeah.
And I think
especially
today's
when we're already shit.
De Zerbi can come in and try and play out from the back. As soon as the ball reaches that front line, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked. It just breaks down. There's no quality. There's no class. It's just we're done. And you've seen the way Romero comes off, him in tears. Looks like his season's over. Looks like he's done.
Yeah.
Captain's out. Injuries are just keep happening. I'm not being funny. You look at the coaching staff on the bench. They all look resigned to me towards the end, rather than up screaming, shouting, trying to offer encouragement.
Yeah, he looked lost.
They're all just sat back like that on the bench. They look resigned to it. Same as the substitutes. The only one that looked like trying to, at least with any sort of thing on the sideline, was De Zerbi. I'm not being funny. Even towards the end of the game, he looked resigned to what's going down.
Yeah, I agree.
You look at Vinay, Johan Lang, and your other one sitting up there in the stand. They look resigned to it. It's just another disappointed day, yet still searching for our first Premier League win of 2026. You can't even blame the tactics, the approach on the manager today. You can blame, all you can do is blame the players. It's just no quality, no bounce back ability, no mentality about them whatsoever. De Zerbi has clearly been able to implement playing out from the back and getting the ball into the forward line. But he can't make Richarlison make the right decision. Can't make Solanke be able to make the right decision. Even Mawani today, a lot of hope for no puffing. No end product. He can't make any of them make the right decision. That's on them. And that's where we severely lack. And we do not have the goals to get us out of this relegation scrap. We don't. You look at West Ham. They're picking up points. They're winning games. You look at Forest today, picking up a point against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
We're being beaten by the easier teams in the league. We're fucked.
I think today what we saw too was we're not a team that's good enough in terms of quality to create a plethora of chances and then eventually just one of them bumbles into the back of the net. We do need to take advantage of whatever chances come our way. And I do think we had enough in that first half to felt like we should have scored. Solanke had a couple, Richarlison had a couple, and then he also had one in the second half as well. So you would say between Solanke and Richarlison, you can make the case that both of them should have scored at least twice, maybe each, to be honest. And we need to be taking those chances because I don't expect us to create wave after wave of attacks and be able to dominate teams and be able to just eventually know that the ball is going to somehow trickle over the line and get into the back of the net. We need to be more clinical, but clearly we're not. We're not a clinical team, and that's going to hurt us for the rest of this season. Whereas, like you say, there, West Ham and some of these other sides around us, if they get those chances like we did today in that first half, you know that they're going to put away at least one of them. Most Premier League teams put away some of those chances, and the discipline was also a huge issue today, Dave, in that Sunderland were pushing us around, bullying us, pushing us, making it frustrating for our players, and they let it get to them. And they ended up sort of getting distracted by, once again, the referee not helping them out and the opposition players getting away with a lot. And they let that get in front of and get in the way of the main target, which is to be picking up 3 points, and it's a combination of so many things, but it feels too similar to so many of the games we saw in the past, to be honest.
To your point, right? You look at the match stats around today's game when it's ended, and this is where we're sort of honing in on the clinical nature of us. I'm not being funny, but if Kane had 3 of them chances presented to him that Solanke had today, 2 of them are in the back of the net. If Son had 1 of the 2 chances presented to Richarlison today, it's in the back of the net. You look at the stats around today's game. They had 13 shots, we had 11. They only had 2 on target. We had 6. We had 6 on target. So we had more shots on target, couldn't convert. Then you look at the pass accuracy, better pass accuracy, more corners. But yet again, we've ended up losing the game because we cannot convert possession or chances into goals. Richarlison and Solanke have replaced Kane and Son.
Yeah, that
And they're
says
just
enough.
nowhere near the level to be able to get the goals for us, to be able to,
Yeah.
make us any way of a decent team, let alone staying in the Premier League. The two of them need to be bounced on this summer. They have to go. They are not good enough. And most of them, mostly they're out injured all the time as well. They have to be bounced on this summer. The club can't keep accepting this. Oh, look, we'll give them another year. No, they're not good enough. Bounce them out of here this summer. But we've lost the game today because we cannot convert our chances. You look at the stats, it's exactly what it tells you. And then
Yeah.
when we went 1-0 down, we just lost all control of
Yeah.
the game. We just lost all control of it.
Yeah,
We couldn't settle down once they scored. We couldn't settle down again in possession, or in general, just couldn't settle back into the game. It became erratic, loose. I mean, we looked amateur there after they scored, to be brutally honest with you, Jack. They looked like amateurs against pros. You look at Sunderland, they're picking up the ball, lovely passes in between the lines, good first touches to be able to, dribble or put in across. Us, it's bouncing up in the air, it's left, it's right, it's too short, it's over it. It's just infuriating, man. It's just absolutely infuriating. And again, another Sunday evening is going to be spent over dinner worrying about, the fate of this football club and what the future entails and the scary thoughts of the championship. Because today is a stark reality. Yeah, we have all right players to be able to build up from the back, get the ball into midfield. But once we get it up the other end, one of them is going to lose and it's going to come back. And eventually you're going to be punished. It's the nature of football.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get onto was once we conceded, we just looked like a shell of a team all of a sudden. I mean, some of the stuff Pedro Porro and Udogi were doing, I just am amazed that these guys are professional footballers. Like Pedro Porro ballooning it into the stands. Udogi at one point, under no pressure at all, balloons it into midfield with not even a Spurs player within 20, 30 yards of him, whatever it was, and some other inexplainable moments of just so little lack of quality. And there wasn't really any sense of urgency as well, even as the game got towards, the upper, maybe 90th minute type of stage. Once we were approaching the 100th minute, it didn't even look like there really was any sense of desperation or urgency to actually grab that equalizer, at least get away with something. So that just also as well just speaks to the fragility, just how fragile these guys are as a team, as a mindset. And I, find it interesting that you say that the stats weren't actually too bad, really, to be
Look
honest.
at
And that's what probably
put
you
them
would
up the
say is
stats.
like we kind of mirrored Sunderland. Like first half, we were probably as good as each other. I think both teams should have felt like they should have scored. Both teams maybe got away with, both team and they should have more yellow cards, but it just felt like we mirrored them in that first half. And I think we mirrored them, to be honest, in the second half. They just ended up, and they just ended up taking that, not even taking that chance, just getting very lucky with the deflection. And then we let our heads drop. And it was all Sunderland after that. So I think that's the other frustrating bit, David's credit to Sunderland for being the better team once they scored. But up until the point they scored, you could say that we were kind of as good as them, to be honest, if not better, really.
It's not really a good indictment at the end of the day. We're Tottenham Hotspur. We should never really be in this mess or saying, "Oh, we were as good as Sunderland." But I do get the point you're trying to make. Up until that, we were probably the better team, fashioning the better chances. But if you don't take them, look, I've even shared the stats in here for you just to gloss your sort of eyes over them, and you'll see what I mean in terms of, they've had 2 shots on target, we've had 6. They come out 1-0.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the same problems we had on Orange Postecoglou. But why are we surprised? It's the same forward line. It's the same forward line, in terms of it's Solanke and Richarlison. Under Postecoglou, we played a lot of good possession-based football. Sometimes even created good moves, but we didn't have the players to finish it off. But as soon as it reached certain individuals' feet, the move broke down.
Yeah.
We beat ourselves today, unfortunately. We didn't take the chances when we were on top and creating them. Every shot that went at that goalkeeper, like I can't sit here and say their goalkeeper made a fantastic save. Not even that power one at
No,
the end.
that's true.
It's right at him. It's not like it's gone either side of him. It's right at him.
It's true. Even the
Whereas
Solanke chance, too, was kind of right at him. Yeah.
like you look at Kinsky, I think their other shot on target was the save he pulled off.
Yeah, that was
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
save.
An unbelievable save. And there's just a massive difference in how our goalkeeper gets work and our goalkeeper gets tested compared to how we do the opposition. And then when we went 1-0 down, you're going, okay, where's the mentality? Where's the fight? Where's
Yeah.
the calm head on the football pitch telling everyone to calm down, let's go again? Or even just putting the foot on the ball, just calming it down a little. It wasn't one. Everyone lost their heads. Like, don't get me wrong. I like refereeing. I'm not going to blame the loss fully on the referee today, But he did change the momentum of that game in the first half when he started giving the decisions against us. When he started pulling out the yellow cards. The fact that they were allowed to bring Broby off at the end of the game was a disgrace. The guy had about five challenges where he lost his head today.
Yeah.
He should have been booked. The fact that Romero came off crying and Kinsky had blood on his head, and he pushed Romero into Kinsky. He doesn't even get a second yellow off the back of losing his head against Porro. And that yellow was off the back of him losing his head against Romero.
No, I mean, Broby could have had 2 red cards this game.
You know, the referee, then with the penalty, I know a lot of people maybe looking back on it goes, not a penalty. I argue, if that's us, against us, it would be given. They would find every reason to give it. For me, I think the rub of the green there didn't help us. I think not getting that decision psychologically, you know, took the momentum a little bit away from Tottenham and put it more towards Sunderland. Now, I know people go, but that's weak mentality. Yeah, of course it is. I never claimed these players have a strong mentality. But then, you know, when Romero gets the challenge he does off Broby, doesn't get a booking, it's just a free kick. Richarlison spins in behind the fullback. He's true, gets pulled down, no yellow card given, just a free kick. And then as soon as we make a challenge, we get booked. I would argue, what's the difference between Romero's challenge on Broby that he got booked for and the first challenge that was laid on Matisse Tell today when he came on? Again, no different outcomes. You know that we get a card and a free kick given against us. They're told to play on. It's a good challenge. Then you look at Destiny. Was it Destiny Udogie went through at one stage? A jostle into the back, pushed him over, tangled his legs. No free kick given. Van der Ven gets a booking on Broby for the exact same thing, claiming it was shoulder to shoulder. Referee goes no, it was shoulder to back, and books him. There's just no consistency in decisions and stuff like that. Does turn the game against you at times. I've been on the receiving end of it. Anyone that's played the game, you know, it doesn't even matter at what level. If you're on the wrong end consistently of the refereeing decisions in a different standard, you're going to lose your head. The game and the momentum ends up shifting because you can't do anything. You can't make any challenges the same way they can to be able to affect the game and stuff like that. So it has a massive impact on the outcome of today. But ultimately, as much as the referees haven't helped us and we're not getting that look on the pitch in terms of decisions, we beat ourselves.
I just think, too, the referee gave Sunderland the easy way out where any time that there was any danger or momentum, you know, from an attack or a move, they were just able to just clear us out, take us out with a pretty nasty challenge. And then oftentimes wasn't even like it was blown up for a foul, let alone a yellow card, like not even blown for a foul. And he would just tell us to get up and wave on. But anytime we touched a Sunderland player, he then just blows the whistle and just gives them a free kick. I think he also just made the game a lot easier for them than he did for us. And that's probably what also led to a bit of the head loss where he's not judging it fairly or balanced, where maybe he's just letting fouls go on both sides of things. It felt like anytime we touched them, quick to blow it up. But then any other time, like how many times were Colomwani, Dave, just cleared out and they just told him just to get up immediately after as well? There was that time where Tell also, you know, took on his player and then just was cleared out by Mukiele and was just told just to get up afterwards. It's just one of those where felt like Sunderland, their job was made so much easier by the fact that they could they could get away with just clearing us out and just making pretty nasty challenges and knowing that the referee wasn't even to blow it up.
We were on top. The decision started going against us, and then it changed the momentum of the game. Broby literally could have issued an RKO on one person, a triple assault on another, and probably shagged someone else's wife, and the referee would have let him away with it there today. Absolutely disgraceful. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not using that as an excuse to why we lost this game. I've openly sat here and said we beat ourselves through lack of quality of finishing
100%.
And lack of mentality when we went 1-0 down. But I'm also not giving, it doesn't mean I'm going to give the referees a free pass or highlight where it's clear there is so much bias towards Tottenham. Even near the end of the game, Paulini gets bundled over in the corner, nothing, play on. Their player then, we do the same thing to their player, free kick, free out. He just relieves the pressure on Sunderland right at the end of the game. And they're the decisions that take the momentum away from you. And we've been on the receiving end of that all season long. The disallowed goal against Arsenal, when we get back into it 2-2, you know, we end up going on then and capitulating again because the refereeing decision doesn't go our way. Then you look at the Fulham game. We're in the game, 1-0 down off the back of a goal being allowed that was disallowed the week before. The referees are absolutely killing us on this fucking football pitch. It's not an excuse, but Spurs fans need to stop. You know, because I think when you mention a referee now, because people hate the players, they go, you're just giving them excuses. No. It's okay to berate the players, but also hold the same energy for the fucking referees as well that are
Right.
dictating the outcomes of games.
When we need every bit of luck and we need every bit of help we can get, it'd be nice if the referee just made the job on us just slightly easier. At least just judge the game fucking fairly at the end of the day, where we don't have to feel like they're making the job even harder for us because we already make it hard enough on ourselves because we already are crap as it is. But it'd be nice if we actually had referees at any stage this season that just gave us the benefit of the doubt or just gave us even just a little ounce of luck in some of these decisions as well. Like if we had been given that penalty, whether you think it was one or not, who's to know what would have happened after that? Maybe we do go on and at least grab a point, or we go on and maybe get all 3 points at the end of the day. And I'm not saying that, it's a deserved penalty or anything like that, but every team you would think in the course of 38 games over a season is given one or two dodgy decisions for a penalty, and then it's, not checked by VAR, etc. Spurs have not had a single one of those entire this season. We've not had one game where we've been given a penalty or some sort of dodgy decision that's led to a red card, anything like that. It's so, so frustrating that we haven't had one game that we could look at that maybe we picked up 3 points from because maybe we were just given a bit of luck from a bounce of the ball, from a referee decision or anything like that. We're already crap enough as it is. We need every little help we can get, and we've gotten nothing this season.
And
Nothing.
and last thing I sort of have to say around today, Jack, I think where the writing on the wall for me is in terms of just being relegated at this point is brought in Tudor after Frank, no manager bounce. We brought in the Zerbi after Tudor and Frank, no manager bounce. You look at Man United who made a change, instant manager bounce. West Ham made a change, manager bounce. We've made changes and we were getting no manager bounce.
Yeah.
That's a huge concern for me. It's almost at the point. It doesn't matter who's in the dugout.
Yeah.
These players just don't have it. They
Yeah.
just do not have it. You look at other clubs that have made. They've got manager bounces. Where's ours been? And that's something we used to rely on. By the way,
Yeah.
something we used to rely on. Change a manager. We don't even get that anymore.
No, that's a absolutely valid point. Let's take some comments from some people. Please do smash the like button for us, please, everybody, as we try to dissect once again another Spurs loss and more impending doom. Tony saying Deserby got the entire game wrong, the lineup and the subs. When it comes to the lineup, probably should have started, I think, with Attell and or Simmons, to be honest, just to have someone that could be a little bit more reliable because Solanke and Richarlison were just so frustrating. Either with the chances that they both had, one of them should have scored today. At least you can make the case that maybe both of them should have scored probably a brace, to be honest, with the chances they had. But then also, so many times, moves just broke down. Where in Richarlison's case, to be fair to him, he would do something well initially, and then he would then just end up cocking it up at the very end of it. And it's just so frustrating to watch with both of them
But
that
when we made
they don't
subs,
take their chances and then they fluff whatever good work that they also do at the same time. It's so frustrating.
but you look at that in that comment, we made subs. Not one of them affected the game coming on. Not one. Paulinho didn't have an effect on the game. Sarr was fucking anonymous. Matisse didn't look
Not
like
his
the
best.
Matisse we've seen before the international break. Xavi Simmons, couple of nice touches, but again, didn't create anything.
Yeah.
Danzo, he's centre back. I mean, what can you ask him? What more can
He
you ask him to do?
struggled Morgan's probably than Romero did, to be honest.
But none of them changed the game. None of them had an impact on the game. Not one of them.
Yeah. And then Dan Coy's member for 48 months. Love you, Dan. Saying nothing has gone our way this game. Can't believe we're at this point. Not quite how I wanted to celebrate 4 years with the channel, but come on, you Harris Army. Appreciate you, Dan. Thanks for the 4 years of support, dude. But it was one of those games where nothing went our way. Referee decisions, bounces of the ball. It's just, and then also just even the goal that they scored, it's just why is that the goal that goes in? I mean, Dave is right to point out the stats that they've had 2 shots on target, and then that's the one that goes in as well. Just we haven't gotten any luck in any game. It feels like all season, Dan, in the Premier League.
But also, sometimes you create your own luck with moments of quality. We don't even have that either.
Yeah, that's fair.
And hard work. Like the goal that we conceded, it was avoidable. All Conor Gallagher had to do was show a bit of intensity in terms of coming out.
Yep.
When he went out there, he did not believe he was ever going to win that ball, and just allowed your man to blow by on the inside of him. Even if you're not going to win it, take him fucking out. Take him out.
True. Take a yellow.
It's exactly take a fucking yellow.
You know he's going to give it
Some
to
of
you
these
too, the
players,
referee. You know he's going to blow it up if you even touch him. If you even touch him, he's going to blow it up and he's going to give you a yellow card.
but some of these guys don't because they're stat padding.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolutely infuriating. It was an unavoidable goal today.
Yeah. Well, it's fair. Tony Yolo saying, I would kill for a Brobby type player on the squad. I mean, he absolutely, to be fair to him, as much
He was
as
effective.
as much as he annoyed the shit out of me, and I felt like he should have got sent off twice. Tony, he caused just fucking problems today.
Look, he bullied Romero, he bullied Van de Ven. You know, we struggled in terms of the physicality. You know, his hold-up play was absolutely brilliant today. And that's why I left hating him, because he was just a shithouse and so effective.
Yeah, and he had better hold-up play than Solanke did as well, like just sort of the problems that he's causing us. So I agree with you there, Tony. Thanks for the support as always, man. Thanks for going through these watch-alongs with us. Q7 saying, start with a headless chicken and a pigeon on the wing with no quality. Why people thought Roberto De Zerbi would change these low IQ, weak mentality players. I mean, you can only hope, Q. I mean, at the end of the day, you can only hope that he'd be able to. But yes, I would say it was a bright first half. Dave is probably, being more realistic by saying it was more like a 10, 15 minutes that we looked all right. I think for the most part, we were as good as Sunderland were in the first half. I think we at least deserved a goal if we actually had any quality. But then once the goal went in, we just let them win after that. We didn't show any fight, any sort of ability to get back into the game, to claw and just get a point at least. The heads were down, the minds were gone. And between a headless chicken and a pigeon, I think we know who the pigeon is, but I agree with you. Solanke was a headless chicken, Bergvall, headless chicken. I agree with you on that, Q.
I think what I was hoping for, Q, was we'd create more volume of chances and eventually one of these useless fuckers would take one. That just wasn't the case today. You know, they just couldn't even test the goalkeeper properly at all today with the chances that we did create. You know, we did create better chances from open play, but we just don't have the quality. Just don't have the quality to find the back of the net on a consistent basis. And I think that's one thing that every single one of us took for granted with Harry Kane and Son. How easy they made it look and how consistent they done it. You know, when you look at these guys, it's very sporadic. They're either on it one game or they're not. And if they're on it, the defense is off it. And if the defense is on it, they're off it. You just can't get one good performance from the whole team. And if the whole team outfield is on it, the goalkeeper's off it. You know what I mean? There's just no cohesion whatsoever. Look, Richarlison got into the right positions today, gave a lot to the cause. That's all you can ever say about the guy. You know?
Yeah.
Even Bergvall. How many times did that guy even touch the ball? In the 60, 70 minutes he was on the pitch. He was fucking atrocious. Done absolutely nothing. In or out of possession. Out of possession, always 10 yards away from the ball. In possession, always hiding. You know? Look, De Zerbi, I think you can see he's managed to get us to play out from the back into the midfield and into the forward line's feet. You can clearly see he's worked on that and that's worked. But my fucking God, as soon as it gets to that forward line's feet, we just absolutely capitulate. And with Kudus not coming back, Kulusevski won't be back to save us. Maddison, how much of an impact is he really going to have, after being out for so long? We are so reliant on Solanke, Simmons, Moani, Tell, and Richarlison. And not one of them have a hot streak in them.
No.
We're fucked.
Dropkick your teacher saying the reality is they didn't capitulate after that goal. It was the moment that West Ham won and then sent us to the bottom three. De Zerbi was brought in far too late, and it shows. I mean, he was brought in far too late. We know that.
Well,
do you think the heads were already gone once West Ham won on Friday night, Dave? That's what I guess he's suggesting. We already lost the game, he's saying, when West Ham won.
No, I don't think so. Look, we've been losing games. We haven't won a Premier League game in 2026. We haven't won a Premier League game in nearly 110 days now. It wasn't lost the minute West Ham beat Wolves. It was lost today the minute they scored and our heads went down. It was lost today the minute the referee started turning the game in terms of the decisions, putting the momentum back in their favour. That's where it was lost today. But again, it's when then things happen, it's a question of mentality, desire, hunger. None of that was there. But it was lost once we went 1-0 down. Just nothing. Just nothing. No response whatsoever. It got worse. It got fucking worse.
I agree. I think it was more once we conceded, once again, the players just lose all belief. They lose all hope that they can get back into the game. Robert Palmer's actually an interesting out of left field thought, saying keeping Romero, Kudus, Kulu, Maddison in the championship because nobody would be able to sign injured players. sounds all right. Keep your heads up, lads. Come on, you Spurs. It's
Yeah.
actually not something I considered, to be perfectly honest. Robert
I
Palmer.
mark my words. Mark my words. Anyone over 100 grand a week, that club will not carry down to the championship. Mark my words on it. They're
It
not
might
going.
be more discounted if they're injured, perhaps.
Like, I know some people go, oh, if we go down, we'll bounce straight back up. Look at the money we can throw at it. If they're not incentivized by playing Champions League football and going and trying to win in that, and they're not incentivized by trying to win a Premier League and stuff, and they've always kept their budget according to what their income is, they're going to do the exact same thing down in the Championship. The exact same thing. And not only that, it also takes a bit of nous, a bit of football intelligence in terms of making the right appointments, fixing your problems so that everything is geared towards winning, making the right signings, you know, cohesion between the ownership, director of football, CEO, manager, players. There's none of that. There's so many fundamentals wrong at this club that if we go down, we will be down there for the next decade if these fuckers refuse to sell up. The only way we have a chance of coming out is someone buying the club and doing the right things, which is a gamble. But under these fuckers, we will be like a Nottingham Forest. We will be down there for a fucking eternity.
Yeah. Colin Glennon saying, glad I was behind the couch for this one. Hard to have any optimism now at this stage. Sad days. It's very hard to comprehend it. It is. It is, Colin.
Yeah.
Good to have you with us, man.
Yeah. It's just another deflating day. It's just another head wrecking day. You know, it's another day where again, you come in with optimism, and we're trying everything to generate optimism. You know, we've tried the parade, manager bounces, everything. Tried everything. And there is just absolutely, again, no response. It's just, again, flat rate.
We're gonna
It's
start
tough.
wrapping things up here, everybody. Just gonna take
Yeah.
some comments as we wind down. PH family saying, can we have another week of international break, please? Yeah, seriously, Steve. Tyler saying Richie 5 from 13 passing, gave away for the goal, missed 2 big chances. Him and Slanky, I think both should have had a brace. I kind of agree with Dave. I think that goal was more on Conor Gallagher not really closing down the run from Mukiele, to be honest, but I do know what you mean in that it did start. I mean, what's probably more frustrating is the goal that they actually scored, the Mukiele one, came directly after Richarlison missed that second chance that he
Well, it's
had.
not even that as well. Mookie, when the ball came across Richarlison, you go back and watch the goal, the player miscontrolled it. But Richarlison didn't anticipate it. He was automatically just sort of didn't
Yeah.
anticipate it. They got on the end of it. He ended up missing out on the slide tackle then off the back of it. Then Gallagher lets him blow in. It's just
But yeah.
it's just the players doing the simple things, showing a bit of being switched on, showing a bit of fucking grit, hunger, heart, desire.
Yeah.
Doing everything you can to try and affect the game. Richarlison switching off just shows, And then Gallagher
Yeah.
then doubling off the back of it. It just shows, man. It's just, how do you ever expect to win games of football? Like, you look at Sunderland when we were in possession. They're all fighting us, all hunting us, all fucking in around us trying to take the ball off. And whenever the opposition have the ball, popping it around, so much time to get turned. Even when you've sitting everyone behind the ball, even when they get it beyond the strikers into their midfielders, even in that condensed space where all Tottenham players are, they still have 10 yards of time. Space.
Yeah.
Madness.
I totally agree with you. I'm probably more frustrated in just the fact that we've seen this happen time and time again this season.
Yeah.
And to be honest, in football, where especially in the second half, if it's still 0-0, you'll see a player waste a chance, and then immediately afterwards, the other team goes up and scores. And it might be against the run of play, or it's like that, a deflection type shot that ends up going in, which is why, like you say, like we have to take whatever chances come our way, because it'd be nice if it created a ton of them, and then we know eventually something's going to go in, but I'm just not sure if that's going to be the case, really. Like, that's what makes it so frustrating. It's just how
Yeah.
wasteful we are, because if we're going to be wasteful like that, we are going to get punished for it. And this goes far back. Like, this goes even to the Ange days, like even under Ange, right? We were so open defensively, but we missed chance after chance after chance. And then we just knew, well, eventually we're going to concede now, at this point, and it's carried on to this point. So that's why I'm more frustrated, is that goal, I'm pretty sure, came like a minute, 30 seconds, if not right after we missed that open shot. If you're saying too, if it's 2 big chances like from SofaScore, that would be crazy. I mean, they were big chances, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised if SofaScore labeled them as big chances. Yeah, just taking any other comments I'm trying to find. Tango Bin Al Sheed saying the smell of death has hung heavy in the air. Feels that way. PH family, Bergval is just not a good player yet. He might be in the future, but at the moment he feels like championship level. Like I
Yep.
said, he sometimes just he looks so busy, and that's why I think people get convinced or get tricked into thinking he's this amazing player, like one of the best players in the squad, when in fact I often think he is a guy that looks energetic, looks like he's trying to do the right things, but in actuality, I don't think he is actually doing the right things. I think sometimes he's just looking busy for busy's sake when he needs to calm down and, if anything, show a bit more class and composure, whether it's in possession or even trying to show for the ball, be an option for a teammate. I just find him actually to be quite frustrating, to be honest,
Yeah.
Bergval. Whereas I would say, personally, I think Archie Gray has more improved this season than what Bergval has, to be honest, as a player. And this come from someone that wasn't a huge fan of Archie Gray before this season began, but I actually think he's improved leaps
Yeah.
and bounds in comparison. Um, the regular saying this club is absolutely finished if we go down. I think Dave has been alluding to that.
Yep.
The assumption that we'll come straight back up is a bold one.
And let alone even if we do eventually, get up. Anyone back the club to spend the money it takes to then rejuvenate your squad to survive in the Premier League then and build on it from there? I don't.
How many big clubs, though,
They
have you
couldn't
seen
even
come
build
straight
two.
back up and still struggle to really establish themselves once again, in the league? Like Forest have come back up. It took them a while to they could be relegated again, of course, right? You see Leeds, massive club, come back up. They're still struggling to try to fight and stay in the Premier League. Like we've seen massive clubs come back up from relegation, and it's not like they're finishing fifth or sixth. Once they come back up from the championship, like it's still a dogfight once you come back into the Premier League. And do you really back Spurs to do that? No, no.
No.
I think we'll leave it there, though, everybody. Thanks for all the support, as always.
Tomorrow
And
fan show. Anyone wants to come on and have their say about this shit show with us, guys?
please do. And we'll pick ourselves up and
Yeah.
hope that maybe Deserby can learn a lot from this game and then find some type of version of a winning formula, because absolutely the next game is I mean, all these games are must wins, but the next one is no doubt about it a must win game, especially at home. Hopefully the fans can try to muster up whatever courage and momentum or whatever positivity they can for it. But the next one really does
This
feel
next
do or
derby, we've
die,
got
to be honest.
Brighton and Wolves have to beat both. We have to pick up 6 points there. Have to.
Yeah. But we'll see you there for it, everybody, as always. Thank you. Appreciate you. And we will see you next time. As
See you
always,
next
come on, you
time.
Spurs. But
Come on, you Spurs.
get yourselves ready for next week. Try to forget about it. And we'll be back next week for it. And hopefully to see you there with us. Thanks again for all the support and all the love, everybody. Bye for now.
See you now.